swag there.
Press over the ring. Little attitude going in the cage, huh?
I am so excited for this.
Bro, I cannot tell you, man. I'm a fan of this sport. I'm a fan of this promotion. I'm a fan of these fighters. I'm a fan of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm a fan of you.
We got the best seat in the house.
Amen to that, brother. Let's do this.
These two young men, what they're going to do, they're going to be doing jiu-jitsu grappling. So we're going to turn it over to these young men in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some legs for them.
Here we go. They're actually going to square them off here, face to face.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, look at this.
Right for the double leg.
Immediately.
Shucks him off.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look,
he's in
very
deep.
sharp.
Wow, and he scores the double.
An amazing takedown.
Did he pass the side controller? Oh, look at that. Right
Look
to
at the
side
pressure
control.
by him.
I'll tell you what, man. He'd hold me down.
He's
moving
going
him
into
out.
full mount, huh? Takes the back. Look at this. He got the choke in.
Look at that, man. Releases the hooks. He's holding that seatbelt.
Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine this kid 20 years from
I was
now?
thinking the same thing. 10 years from now. Let's think at 14. What's he going to be like?
Oh, my gosh.
You're seeing it now. The Topuria, who just won the title, or Volkanovski, started jiu-jitsu at 4 years old.
Wow.
So you're starting to see these pure MMA athletes that are
Yeah.
starting at the age of these guys. It's just another level.
Yeah, this is the next generation of fighter. You know, like we're seeing the next generation from the early days, but now what you're looking at is what you'll see 20 years from now.
You're absolutely right. I think it's only a matter of time before anybody who is heavy in one discipline completely disappears. You're going to have guys that have their favorites, but, oh, it chokes in. I think we might be about done. But they're going to be so well-rounded everywhere else.
I wonder how they play this out here. Does the referee take a look to a point where he thinks, okay, maybe we should end this? Because you got to think at their age, they're not thinking about tapping.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if we're keeping points here or if it's just a technical mount back to the back again.
I tell you what, little man on bottom, though, he's staying composed. You know, he's just kind of
relaxed.
waiting things out, trying to get out of it.
Back to his feet.
Oh,
there we go.
here we go.
And right back into the action.
Whoa!
Oh, we're dropping on a single. Back to that seatbelt. That's his butter move. Who needs hooks when you got a seatbelt like that?
That is impressive. I still cannot get over this. And you know what's really crazy too is that this is some footage for their highlight reel, right?
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. You know, like in the future when they're going and in their professional days, they'll have this.
You're right.
The clarity's amazing.
That's round one. Heavy top game pressure from the 4-year-old.
So is it one round or are they going to go again? I guess it's one round. That's it.
Okay. Well, we got to give it to the 4-year-old with a heavy top game.
Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, give it up. Reagan, Tornado, Hallbow, and Beckham Tate. Ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all think about their performance that they just did? This is what it shows. They show what they go to the gym for, starting out at 4 and 5 years old, starts training at this very young age to get in his cage to see what we're going to take place in his cage tonight. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all show him some love. Y'all give him a round of applause.
still walking out with his swag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So which one's Hollowball's boy? The white shirt?
You know, I'm not sure. I don't have this match on my list.
Patterson, Louisiana. Are y'all ready to get into the great CWC 31 action? Let me hear you make some noise. Man. Kindergartners can do better than that. I want y'all to blow the roof off the building. So, Patterson, Louisiana, are you ready for CWC 31? Cage Warrior Championship 31, right here, live in living color. Patterson, Louisiana. Let me hear you make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest announcer, he is the WAW North American Heavyweight Champion and also one half of Gulf States Wrestling Tag Team Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here y'all put y'all hands together for the one, the only, Mustang Mike.
Gotta get.
Mike, great to have you. Love. You're gonna be calling all the action tonight. I'm gonna be right out there with you. Love. What do you think about it tonight? We gonna blow the roof off the building?
Well, that's up to these people here. Give it up for this man right here, Mr. Dennis Dufresne. He does a great job for CWC. How we doing tonight, Patterson? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. We just got some great young action right here, the future of this business, and we got 14 great fights for you tonight. Right here in Patterson, Louisiana, CWC 31, Mr. Justin Verdan putting it on. All these fighters tonight are doing everything they can to entertain y'all. We got the cameraman making sure he gets my best side, doing a good job. This side. All right. Are y'all ready for some fights, the real fights, the first fight of the night? All right, let's go. Fight number one.
Well, that's awkward.
A little bit. There we go.
Here we go.
Making his way to the ring, give it up for Sergio Miranda.
This is his Asian MMA, Muay Thai fight, I should say. One who knows his words us is believe the gospel, trained for 1 year, and he'd like to thank God and his coach and his family.
This guy's pretty tall, man. He's a thin, tall guy.
Coming from a taekwondo guy who knows something about striking, I say that's an advantage, wouldn't you?
A little bit. It
Yeah,
can be.
you know
If you're just
something
going to
about that,
striking.
don't you?
Yeah, it's nice to have the reach. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I bet.
His opponent coming in the red corner, Alex Connerup.
Alex Connerup. He's 23 years old, Ronin MMA, 2-1 MMA record. So he's very well rounded. This will be a kickboxing fight or a Muay Thai fight, as we said. And as you pointed out, definitely giving up a lot of reach.
Well, it looks as though he's definitely going to have to deal with the reach advantage, but he looks like he might be a little bit stronger here. He has a little bit more size on him than his opponent.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And a
But of course,
fantastic
strength
leader.
is subjective, right? You
It
never
is.
know.
Yeah. They say technique beats strength. Timing beats speed. Accuracy beats power. Something like that.
Conor McGregor said it best, you know.
Yeah.
Here we go, round number 1.
I actually enjoy the mixed matches, the breakout the MMA and the kickboxing together.
Oh, yeah, you know, you're starting to see that with other organizations.
Yeah, one, yeah,
Yeah, like
definitely.
one
That's
and-
really
yeah.
and even submission grappling, which I guess we actually saw one of those previous to this. So, yeah, I like it.
Me too. Well, here we go. Touch of the gloves. Ooh, good
Nice
leg
leg
kick.
kick. See, Conor up definitely trying to make the pressure, trying to push in on him, using that leg kick to close the distance. Like see Miranda actually use that jab and that
good
reach.
jab.
There we go. There we go. You got it. You might as well use it.
Yeah, it's funny because the shorter guy here seems to be one who's reaching more.
Yeah. Yeah, they say reach with your feet. And he's stepping in with those leg kicks and closing that distance.
Oh. That's the beauty of what we're going to see here is that they're going to stand right back up and go right back at it.
Absolutely. A little bit of a counter there by Miranda. I'll let that jab go.
Alex seems to be very dialed in on that left thigh of Miranda.
Definitely. Miranda seems a little tentative early in the first round. Definitely got to shake out the cobwebs here, get his range. Yeah, that double reach. He's definitely a little tentative. He needs to get his feet under him, find his range, start countering. Good right hand.
Oh, wow. Miranda caught him with a jab there that really was a great follow through.
Yeah. There
Nice
we go. There's a
1-2.
1-2 using his length.
Yeah.
Starting to open up a little bit. There we go. Good round. Once Miranda started to loosen up, had some good exchanges there.
Yeah, I enjoyed the action from that round. You know, it was very little feeling out process. They kind of just went after
Yeah,
it.
definitely not for Alex. He
Yeah.
came out pushing pressure straight away.
Yeah, no doubt. The majority of that whole first round there, he was controlling the ring, but Miranda did a good job at keeping him away with that jab.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of combinations there.
I like the technique of facing the cage on the stool. You don't see that many fighters do it, but it kind of makes sense. You can hear your corner, you can talk to everybody. Don't worry about your opponent on the other side of the cage.
Yeah, that's a great point.
It's a little bit of tradecraft there.
You know, it's something I always notice of Jose Aldo. You know, he never even looked at his opponent till the fight started.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go for round 2. Touch of gloves to start the round. Good sportsmanship.
I do like the feints from Alex. You know, he's got good head movement.
I agree. Miranda a little more aggressive this time. Oh, setting up that right hand, almost. Miranda now starting to kind of bob and weave with his shoulders a little bit, trying to hide his own punches. Definitely get more aggressive.
Yeah, he is dialing it up this round. I don't know if he thinks he's behind or, you know, he just,
Good point.
that was his plan.
He's either getting comfortable or he's realizing he might have gave up that first round. Or a little bit of both. Nice one, too. Came up a little short, but definitely had a little something on it. Good jab.
You can definitely start to see that red marking show on the left thigh of Miranda.
Yeah, you're right. Look at that. Yeah, the sun is your friend if you're doing kickboxing. As well, it's definitely can give your partner your opponent some enthusiasm. He sounds great from where I'm at, but yeah.
So from what I'm hearing is that you can hear it fine on the app on the phone, but beyond that, no. Yeah, I know.
Alex pushing forward. So that's what we're hearing. So the sound's coming through on the app on the phone, but they're not getting it through.
Yeah, that's what my friend Dennis told me. He said the TV app is having issues.
Okay.
He's tried both.
All right. So anybody out there, that's what we're hearing. We're working on it.
The same guys talking to us through this microphone said they're in the dark too.
Good round. Definitely Miranda put. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Miranda definitely picked up the pace there. I not that we're judging, but we might be looking at a 1-1 situation there.
You could be right about that.
So
You know, and that's usually pretty exciting for me as a fan because, you know, that third round means that, you know, both guys are going to go for it.
yeah, definitely. All right, we repositioned the corners. Not sure why they did that, but gives us a good view.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why they did that. Maybe he was in the wrong spot.
All right, let's see for round 3. See if Brandon keep that pace up. Definitely, when he works off that jab and that 1-2, he's successful. That is his bread and butter.
You're right. And you know what I'm noticing here? That both guys seem to be in pretty good shape, you know?
Yeah, he has a decent pace. They're fighting a decent pace for sure. And Alex definitely needs to put the pressure. He needs to work behind his kicks, keep Miranda on his back foot, take some of the sting off that jab and that 1-2.
That's usually the key to fighting a taller fighter.
You're absolutely correct. And they're both trying to do exactly that. You see Serena working off that jab. Alex trying to push in, use his kicks.
There you go.
I do like the front kick by Alex. I wish he would utilize that a little more.
I think you're right. Yeah, he's going to fall short with that jab a lot unless he really commits to a step. But that front kick is almost, you can almost use it like a jab. Find that range, set something up off of it. Doubling up the jab from Miranda.
Keep chopping, Alex. Keep chopping.
I think he put something behind that double jab. I think he tried there, but Alex upset him with the kick. Those guys just playing decent boxing.
Ooh, nice right hand.
Good
Oh, he's
right
coming
hand. There we
through.
go. Nice rally by Miranda. Alex wore it well.
I tell you, Miranda looks like he's the fresher fighter here in this third round.
Jason, I think you're absolutely right.
Oh!
Oh, that's a solid right. Can't take too many more of those. He's wearing them well, but that's definitely gonna take his toll.
For all them leg kicks that Miranda has taken to his left leg, he is moving very well.
Yeah, he really is.
I don't know how he's going to feel tomorrow, but it does not seem to be affecting him right now.
Right back to the jab. Good try for the knee on Alex. Yeah, that range is probably where Alex wants to be. If you can fight his way in to try and land some of those knees, get close, use some of his boxing, because he's got to run out of time, but he can't be on the end of Miranda's punches.
Here we go. This is the end of the round here. Let's see who wants it most.
Oh, nice one, too. And the front kick. Great fight, guys.
Very good fight, man. Very impressed with these young gentlemen. And, you know, it could have kind of gone either way there towards the end, but it definitely seemed as though Miranda put it on that third round, and I expect him to take the decision here.
I agree. I think he started to come on 2 and then came in a little bit stronger on 3. Found his range, worked off his length, did exactly what he was supposed to do. And landed some good right hands. So credit to Alex for taking some of those.
As we look at the replay here. Good defense by Miranda there.
Keeping his hands up, man. Does wonders.
All right, folks. folks, we go to the judges' score corner. Your winner by unanimous decision on a score of 29-28 out of the blue corner, Sergio Miranda.
I'd say that seems right.
As we expected, Sergio took that last round. You know, and he might have taken more than that, but definitely that last round left a huge impression in the minds of the judges, and he goes on with the victory.
Great start to the night.
Yeah, I'd have to say that kid's got a bright future ahead of him.
He does. He does. He's starting to be safe for a little bit of a slow starter too. I mean, it shows that he's in shape. He believes in his cardio. You know, it's a professional when you're not rushing to get through that first round. You're not blowing your adrenaline. You're taking your time, using all the time that's allotted to you, and then just kind of turning it on like a steamroller, getting stronger each round it comes on.
I like the gloves he came out with, too.
I did too.
A little bit of swag there.
All right, what did y'all think? We got a little warm up there with some kickboxing action. This next match is going to be a treat for y'all, and you'll see when it comes out. Match number 2, making his way into the blue corner, Zayden Halabar.
So what do you say about Zayden Halabar?
Yeah, the good old Team Hollabaugh. Did we watch him last time?
We did.
Yeah, this is an exciting kid here, man. This is going to be fun.
So, going back to what we were saying about these new well-rounded fighters, this next generation, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, undefeated USA boxing record, Team Hollaboxing, Gracie United, dad, a well-known UFC fighter. I mean, he really just has it all at such a young age in all the disciplines. Definitely one to watch coming up.
Yeah, not only alum UFC fighter, but I mean, he won the Ultimate Fighter.
Won the Ultimate Fighter, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, he won the one of the more recent Ultimate Fighters.
Absolutely correct. He's here tonight. We saw, obviously, there he is right there. And this young man's 13 years old.
How old?
13 years old.
Wow.
With jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing backgrounds, as well as MMA, and just great teams behind him, great leadership. This is the future of this sport.
That's amazing, man. Because, I mean, you know, when you and I were younger, it was like you learn one art, you know.
Oh, it was the 80s. I believe the ninjas.
Got
one right next to me.
That's why I'm so fascinated with ninja.
Right.
But I can't be a real ninja. You can see me.
Just because you're letting me.
I guess I got a little problem with his headgear here, but Dad's getting it on right.
There we go.
Here we go.
There
Their
we
little
go.
signature handshake there.
But
Much
you
love.
really, all kidding aside, you make such a great point, Jason. So when we first started this out, this only existed to find out what style was the best. And now there is just MMA as a style.
Yeah.
Athletes, you know, just a higher level of anything that we saw. Those first few UFCs were so fun to watch, but it was so different than what we're seeing here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. You know, and I think that's why Bruce Lee, you know, really gets so much credit because he was such a pioneer for mixed martial arts. You know, he really believed in taking the best of everything.
You're absolutely right. He was almost a prophet looking forward, I mean, to what we are now.
All right, so here's Owensby. He's about into the ring here. Coach is putting a little bit of Vaseline there on the forehead. Make sure these kids don't get any cuts or anything.
So this is Fusion Boxing and MMA, I believe. They're out of Cutoff, Louisiana.
Wow.
All right, this match will be in kickboxing. Your blue corner, weighing 95 pounds out of Franklinton, out of Gracie United, Team Halabar, Zayden Halabar.
Brought a little bit of a following
His
with him.
opponent in the red corner, weighing a mean, lean 111 pounds from Cutoff, Louisiana, out of Fusion Boxing, Kale Owensby.
I believe is 12 years old.
This is fun, man. You know, I'm so pumped for these kids. You know, when I was a kid, I was happy to have my mom video in the corner of the ring with a little VHS. And here it is. These kids are in 4K.
You know,
big
it's
cage.
probably too much information, but I got so many videos of my mom turning off the camera when I would go out to do a tournament, or then turn it back on, it just points at the floor. So, yeah, to have this kind of footage is fantastic.
That was an amazing
Oh, good
takedown
jab.
there. Oh, wow.
Some solid boxing from these young men.
Yeah. Little hollow ball there. He's throwing down a few combinations. He had a beautiful takedown.
I like Kale using his reach too, standing up tall, throwing that jab hard.
Whoa, nice little combination
Yeah,
there by
it was.
Kale.
Caught him running straight in.
Oh, well, Hollabaw's putting the pressure on him now. That might have triggered him a little bit, and he dialed it up.
Yeah.
I like how he went with that low kick and then into the left hand.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice
definitely went.
counter there by
good
Kale.
Right? Kale's got to get busy again. When he was working off his jab, he was successful. He can't wait for Hollenbach. Because Hollenbach's a momentum fighter. Once he starts coming, he's coming forward.
Yeah, Kale seems to be relying on the counter striking.
Yeah.
I tell
No
you, these
clinch in
kids,
there.
they throw it, man.
Yeah, no clinch in there. We're going to punch our way out. We don't need you, ref. Good jab. Nice stiff jab by Hollenbach.
10 seconds left in this round.
Leaping right hand. They're going to punch it out to the last minute. I'd like a little head movement in there. I liked it at the end. Not bad. Great first round.
I tell you, I'd have a hard time judging that one. You know,
Yeah.
that was a lot of action there. Very back and forth.
I liked Hollenbach's forward pressure. When he was coming, but the excellent, some excellent counter punching by Cal as well. We'll leave that one to the judges. Here we get some replays. Oh, look at that jab. Straighten that jab up a little. He's got good timing. He's got good range on it. I like Hollenbach's pressure.
Yeah, he was going
Oh,
for
it's
it
a good
there.
right hand. Yeah, he's rowing that boat. He's coming in,
There's
one
a couple-
after another.
Because a couple times he ducked that head down and just said, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm getting something from this. What a great exchange. All right, round two. Yeah, leave that one to the judges. I don't even want to guess on that one. Oh, that quick to the center of the cage.
Oh, a little switch roundhouse there.
All right, I respect it. Good leg kick.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
Nice takedown there. I think Kale's corner might have told him to put the pressure on a little bit,
I think you're right.
but that worked against him there. He kind of got him tight with that clinch, and Hollabaugh took him down.
For these guys, this cage is so big, they just got to circle off. He can't let it get pressured into the back of the cage. Right now, he should be spinning off instead of getting pushed straight back. To Hollenbach's credit, though, he's coming in fast and strong. Oh, looks like we got a low blow.
I like the gloves of Kale. It kind of reminds me of Olympic boxing.
Yeah, yeah. The volume's coming from Hollenbach. Kale's definitely look for those counters.
Nice leg kick, counter right.
Whoa, spin back kick.
Good old Dwichagi, huh?
Good leg kick. Nice counter back punches from Cal.
I love that. I love the combination of a little bit of hands into a leg kick.
That really does make all the difference, right? Instead of just leading with the kick, leaving yourself open to a counter, punch your way into it.
Correct. You know, it's misleading. You don't know it's coming.
It is, and a lot safer, too, for getting countered. Oh, it's a good jab.
Yeah, he doubled up on it very well.
Well, back still with that forward pressure. Oh, nice clinch.
Yeah, he kind of clinched into a left hand there.
He did, didn't he? Yeah, they're not waiting for the ref to break him. Excellent round.
Is this a 3-round fight
I
here? Or?
believe so. I believe so. Your guess is as good as mine. You either like the pressure of Hollenbach, or you like the counter shots from Kale.
It seems like Lo
This was
Hollaball there
nice.
is complaining a bit about low blows.
Man, good takedown. Just short on that right hand. He's committed to it as well. I like that though. He's stepping with his punches. Even though he's coming up short as he's closing the distance, he's stepping with his punches. He's not. His shoulders aren't coming past his knees. He's not reaching and getting off balance. He's using that pressure that he has to respect those punches as he closes the distance on him.
You know what impresses me too is that I've never really seen him like close his eyes or anything. Like he keeps
No.
his eyes open as he's coming forward. You know,
Yeah.
he's looking at where he's shooting those shots.
It's an excellent observation. Nice deep breath. Kale centers himself. Looks like he's ready to go again. Third round's not a problem. Reaching a little bit that right hand. Kale fighting back strong. Nice exchange. Another
Nice.
spinning back kick. A little bit of a knee into the takedown. Cage holds him up. Good leg kick. Fires back with the 1-2.
I tell you what, these kids have some good speed, man.
They do.
Wow, look at this.
Kale goes to the clinch. Well, that counter 1-2.
Wow.
Really nice shot. Oh, look at that. The catch with the right hand, and he dumps him. That's a good one for the judges.
But I tell you what, either one of these kids is fighting some average kid in their school.
What?
It is
What?
over.
Before it even begins.
Oh, jab to the body there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nice counter. Leg kick to a 1-2. Working off the jab and closes the distance. Now we see Kale coming forward. Hollenbach circling off, trying not to get pinned against the cage. Fires back 1-2, comes up a little bit short.
Dude, this is super impressive. For kids this age, man, I mean, this is an exciting fight.
Exciting fight. Is Kale a little bit fresher?
Here we go, final 10 seconds of the round here.
Oh, here comes Hollenbach.
Oh.
Oh, Superman punch. Oh, nice right hand.
Nice knee to the body.
Wow. A lot of action. Great fight.
Great fight. Oh, look at this, man. Hollaball goes straight to the ground. He was hanging on to that throughout the entire fight. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That is the epitome of leaving it all in the ring, Jason.
well, there's going to have to be a little bit of break here to take care of that. I wonder if that final knee got him there.
Possibly. Possibly.
Man.
I respect it. He didn't give up. He fought to the bell.
Yeah.
Because he was obviously hurting up to that point. Oh, look at that right hook. Nice
that
little
was
knee
a
to the
nice
body.
knee,
Look at
yeah.
that sneak that one in. Hollenbach with another one by Kale. And there's the takedown. Yeah, this deserves a round of applause.
Look
Love
at
it.
this, man.
No quitting him, huh?
Got it all out, and he's going to stand right back up here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then the hands are up. Pro move.
All right, give it
Outstanding.
up for both these warriors in here tonight. They fought
Warriors.
hard for you.
Man, that is going to be one tough kid as he ages into pro fights.
All right, fighters to the middle. We go to the judges.
This is another day at the
scorecard.
office, man.
This match was close. A split decision. Your winner, in the blue corner, Zayden Holloway.
That was a close fight. I can see it going either way.
Yeah, I think with the striking, the fight was pretty even.
Yeah.
Them takedowns might have been the difference.
Could be, could be. So I saw Kale coming in a little bit towards the end, but it might not have just been enough, especially with those takedowns, like you said. And do you like the forward pressure? That's an easy thing for you to see, is that forward pressure. The counter shots are a little bit harder to pick up for the judges sometimes, depending on their angles. So, close fight, man. Great fight.
Yeah,
Both kids should
great
be
fight.
really, really proud.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah, man.
There he is, walking right behind us there. Little Zayden.
Tough as they come.
Going clean up there in the back.
All right, we got a little time while we're doing a cleanup in here on aisle 4.
As we called.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about it so far? Y'all enjoying the fights? How many local people we have in here from Morgan City, Patterson area? Let me hear you. All right, if you're from out of town and you're here for the fights or following some fighters and you're not from here, let me hear some noise. That's pretty good. We got more people from out of town. We got to do a better job, Morgan City. All right, we're going to take a minute or two here. We're going to mention a few sponsors while we're doing this.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Mustang Mike doing a tremendous great job. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Joe Septic Contractors. Joe's sitting along there. Had to bring out the eyeballs, you know, old age. Morgan City Jiu-Jitsu, Mr. Steve Miller. I know Mr. Steve's in the house. Thank you for sponsorship. Elite Services. Mama G's Bar and Grill. Boy, we had a great time there last night. Ship and Go. Pink Couture. B&E Unlimited, and Southland. Also, ladies and gentlemen, out in the front foyer, we got Loaded Pistol. They got all kind of apparels and t-shirts. Y'all check out Loaded Pistol. You can only get their items and their merchandise here
All right,
at
so
the fights
yeah,
at the
that's these guys.
CWC 31 tonight. There's no website, so you get it live and in person. Also, Miss
Probably going to be
her
these
name,
guys.
but it's called Kate. She's out there, got some fine ladies jewelry, bunch of different things out there. Y'all check them out. Check out Loaded Pistols and Kate. Also, we got a couple of ladies walking around that if you need something ice cold to drink, an adult beverage, yeah, you can get them. Also, we got Mia Asian, the food trailer outside. Great food out there. I'm gonna turn it back over to Mustang Mike, see what's the hold up on the cleanup on aisle 4. Sit tight, relax, and enjoy CWC 31.
All right, everybody, we do have some great fights lined up. That's just your second fight
Comment on this
of
stuff, and I can use
14
your audio,
fights
come back to
tonight.
you.
So you got
Don't worry
the
about
main
any of this crap.
card.
This is the show. Okay.
While we're waiting here, everybody, get you a quick little beverage.
Tell you what, I'm
or,
even more
you need a
impressed watching
restroom
this
break.
replay.
Looks like
Watch his
we got
axe just
another
slow down.
few
Look at that
minutes before
straight
we
right
can
hand and that
get
forward
cleaned up here
pressure.
for the next fight.
Yeah,
These
look
are
at that.
great exchanges.
You know, those hooks coming in by Kale were actually really beautiful right there. I mean, you know, he threw them in kind of straight at an angle as he's coming in left and right. But of course, Hollabaugh here, you know, he did a great job of putting that pressure on.
He'll turn the kick over, then that 1-2 fire straight back. A little
See, look at those
sneaky right
hooks, man.
hand. Look at that.
I was impressed with the reach each kid was using with their kicks.
Yeah.
That was a good job of him grabbing the leg right there and trying to set himself up for a takedown.
You don't notice a lot of time, but they're turning their hips over, and that's that extra bit of reach. They're not kicking across their body and coming up short. They're taking those little half steps, and they're turning their hips over, and that's giving them the reach to actually connect a lot of these. Look at a little head movement there. And then the left hook. There's no waiting for the ref to separate them. They are punching their way out.
Yeah, swinging in the clinch.
Oh! I'll tell you what, it was an impressive fight, but watching the replays, there's some clean shots being landed.
Yeah, you know, we weren't really sure, but they were throwing very fast, and you can tell
Yeah.
now because we're watching in slow motion.
Yeah.
We're able to see these things on a cleaner lick here, and it's amazing.
There's the Superman punch.
Nice.
That's over the highlight reel. framing in with the elbows as he's coming in. Cal is. That was a very, very close fight. Those
Yeah,
are two
yeah.
evenly matched young men.
Great cardio for them little young men as well, man. That was
Tell you what.
3 tough rounds.
Yeah, Hollenbach, I mean, he was hurting, but he never gave a clue that he was looking for a way out. He was there till the last bell.
Is that Tim Sylvia in the background?
It kind of looks like him, doesn't it?
Sure did look like him.
Pulled out all the celebs.
That's kind of a bigger deal than me, I would think. You know, you should get that guy in the ring, huh? He's a former world champion.
I don't want to be a judge of that, but yeah, I would like to be Tim Sylvia. Remember his fight with Arlovsky? When,
Oh,
he
gosh,
broke his
yeah,
arm?
yeah.
What? I won't bring that up if it is him.
Yeah.
But that was hard to watch.
Were you talking about the armbar?
Yeah, when
Oh, wait, well,
Arlovsky
I thought that was
armbarred him.
Frank Mir. Was it Frank Mir that got
Was
him?
it Frank Mir that broke Tim Sylvia's
I
arm?
think
I'm about
so.
to Google
I
it.
don't know, I have to-
Anybody out
it's
there,
been a long
Google it and let
time.
us know.
It's crazy now because
Frank Mir
like,
broke a few arms back in the day,
Yeah.
didn't he?
look at that against the wall there. They were just
Look
throwing.
at that hook. Bam, bam.
Look, you can see the reaction of the people in the background. They're like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
my gosh!"
Everybody's got either a shock or got a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Depends how many fights you've been to. Turn his hip over for that roundhouse kick. Excellent kick. And then Cal firing right back. Nothing for free. You get kicked in the leg, you might as well punch him back.
That was a close one to the
It
face
was.
there.
And it stuffs the right hand on him.
Yeah, that was a great setup. I love that one right there.
It dumps him. That level change. Great job in the booth, man. They picked some great highlighters. I guess probably maybe with this fight's not that hard because the whole fight was a highlight reel, but they definitely picked some good footage for us.
You know what's crazy is, you know, you come to these things, you're excited for the pros or the adult amateurs, but these last few times we've watched these kids, man, it has been a lot of fun. And I think what's cool about it for me is it's almost like, you know, watching college football and watching pros, you know?
Thanks to our
It's a good analogy right there.
volunteer cleanup crew here. We're
And
ready
it's
for the
leveled
next
up.
fight.
It's fun to watch. I mean, you know, we're watching
All right,
good,
fight
skilled,
number
competitive
3.
fights.
Making his way
Good
to
job
the
on the
blue
matchmakers,
corner.
too.
Give it up for Landon Chase.
All right, here we go. Landon Chase, Twin Wolves Gym. He trained for 1 year. It's a Muay Thai fight. Hawaiian, respect to 808. He definitely wanted to call out to 808.
Well, we're going to find out if he's a decorated martial artist, but he's definitely decorated with the tattoos there.
A little jealous, man.
That guy's looking sharp.
All right, as they get him ready to bring him into the ring. This may be our last. No, no, what? Yeah, this might be our last kickboxing fight. We might have to MMA after this. So.
All right.
All right,
His
athletic
opponent
interest into the
coming to
entrance
the
into
red
the cage.
corner. Give it up for Michael Ibiye.
Did you see whenever Jair Rodriguez just fought, what's his name? He was kind of jumping around and he like twisted his ankle.
Oh, Ortega.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ortega.
before, oh my God, my heart sank for poor Ortega.
Yeah.
As this guy's had a run of bad luck, and now he injures himself literally in the cage before the fight. Incredible heart. That was a great fight. So we got Michael Mbawe, I believe. If I'm saying that correctly. Michael, please forgive me if I got that wrong. Ronin martial arts as well, 28 years old. Definitely athletic looking guy. Love the shorts.
Well, this is an interesting song choice to come out to. I don't know how hype you get, but hey, maybe it's very meaningful to him.
Brings the heart rate down. I hope he picked it. If he didn't pick it, then he's going to be like, what the heck, man? Come on, guys. And this is Ronin Martial Arts he's representing.
Now, where's Ronin Martial Arts?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. I do remember them from the last time we got to call these fights. They seem to be, pretty prevalent in these local MMA events.
Yeah.
And I think that guy in the corner there, he fought earlier tonight. That's
Yes.
This matchup
Yeah.
is also
Conor up.
in
Correct.
kickboxing.
Correct.
In the blue corner, making his way out of Parker Heights, Texas, 162 pounds out of Twin Wolves, Landon
Excellent show of
Chase.
sportsmanship before the fight.
His opponent, 165 pounds out of New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans.
Out of Ronin MMA, Michael EBA.
BBA, is that it said, huh?
I spelled it phonetically because I knew I was going to get it wrong. A BYA. BYA.
I mean, Doug, it's tough, man.
I hit, when we were talking before, I hit it one time perfectly, but I'm sure I'm getting it wrong now.
Whoa, no feeling out process here,
None
ladies and
at
gentlemen. Oh, my gosh.
Landon is straight on him.
Yeah,
Michael staying
good
calm.
left counter hit.
See if he can keep this pace up.
Oh. Michael got a few counters in right there.
He did start finding a little bit of range, find his pace a little bit.
Oh, nice takedown.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, if Michael would maybe compose himself a little bit, he could probably weather this, and it might work in his favor.
That's a good point. Yeah, this would be a hard pace to keep up for all 3 rounds.
For sure. Oh, he got
Oh,
him,
right
though.
hand
That's
landed.
a knockdown.
Clean knockdown. Look like I hit him right around the ear. Looks like he's got his equilibrium.
I'm surprised the referee didn't tell him something there. He turned to his corner and got a little bit of advice. I don't think you're supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you gotta go neutral on that, but I'm not sure he heard him anyway. All right, there you go. We're back to a neutral corner, and we're action starting again. And Landon's right back on him.
Yeah, Landon had an agenda here, and he is sticking to it. Oh, good counter right hand by
Yeah, I'm thinking Landon might have dinner reservations, so he's got to get this done quick. Michael seems composed, though. Oh, good right hand. That's a clean knockdown.
Yeah, he's down again. Come on, Redfoot.
Oh, we're not calling
you call
that.
that a
It was
slip?
off the end of a punch. If you slip on the end of a punch, I'd call it a knockdown.
That is interesting.
He
He took
takes
a
a
knee
knee
there.
there.
That definitely counts.
Yeah, that's the residual from the last one.
The bell should ring here.
Long count here. 20-second 10 count. And that'll be for round 2.
You know, that was a little bit interesting to me. I would assume the bell would ring anyway. You know, the horn usually goes off when the time's done.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not saved by the bell, but, you know.
Yeah, you for a foul you would stop the clock, but for an actual knockdown the clock should continue.
Yeah.
And then between losing the mouthpiece and a bit of a long count, I think Mike was a beneficiary of a little lucky timekeeping there. I mean, he's gonna be going back into this round with almost a 2-minute rest, probably minute 45.
Michael's going to have to dig deep here going back into the second round because that was a rough one for him there. You know, I'm sure that's what he's getting right now is a good earful of, like, you know, you're just going to have to really dig deep,
Yeah.
keep your hands up, move around, and utilize the combinations that you know.
He's got to get Landon in the fight his pace a little bit, whether he needs to clinch or get out on the end of his jab, because when he does counter, he's punching wide. He's protected himself well, but he's punching wide, and he needs to find a range where he can do his work. Otherwise, Landon's just going to keep steamrolling him as long as if he doesn't run out of gas. So you're right there. He should be punching. He should be working off his jab and circling off, because otherwise this guy's going to be right in your face, just like he is. And it's only a matter of time before another one of these punches lands.
Michael threw a spinning back fist there. I don't know if you caught that.
He looks fairly composed, though, for the shots he took.
good left hand there.
Well,
Oh, another
Landon
spinning
is-
back fist, but he's up against the cage. I think they're going to call it a knockdown.
Headley, oh, yep, you're correct. So whether he's hurt or not, he's definitely in a deficit point-wise. I mean, we're seeing a 10-8 for one of these knockdowns, and in a 3-round fight, that's a pretty big hole to dig yourself out of. So at this point, we're going to need Michael's going to need to knock him out or to stop him.
Yeah, it appears as though Landon's just overwhelming him. He's
He's
applying the
breathing
pressure.
hard though. What do you think? Do you think he's finally starting to feel the effects of this pace?
Yeah, it's over, man.
Yeah, it's over. All right.
Well, we found out what we wanted to find out about Landon. He is not just decorated with tattoos. He's decorated with strikes.
He definitely came in with an agenda, and his pace was the weapon tonight. He landed some good shots for sure, but that kind of pace is just overwhelming, and Michael just did not have an answer for it.
Yeah, it's one thing that, to kind of sit back and weather the storm, but, when the rain doesn't let up, it's...
That's it. You got to get an umbrella.
All right, this match ends by TKO in 1 minute and 4 seconds of round number 2. Your winner out of the blue corner, Landon Chase.
The 808 with the win.
Well, Landon Chase goes home with the victory, ladies and gentlemen. Another exciting kickboxing match here at CWC 31. And we're going to move forward from here. I think the next match is actually the ladies.
I am a fan of ladies kickboxing and MMA. I'll tell you what, those girls are just a little too tough for me.
Yeah, amen, brother. I like the ladies coming up in there too, man. They bring a tenacity that it's just different.
It's different, right?
Yeah, it's the lioness, The lioness is just hunting to kill and take all. And I find too with the ladies, it's like this. There's usually not as much camaraderie, after or before a fight. With the guys, they get it on and they just a lot of respect. Ladies, it hits them deep.
All they had. Match number 4. Coming to the blue corner. Give it up for Justine Juan.
So Justine, I did not get a chance to speak with before the match, so I don't really know anything about her. Coming out to sympathy for the devil, though. I like it. So as much as I like Chris Stapleton, I think the Stones trump him, for fight songs at least.
So this appears to be a mixed martial arts match.
It is. You know what? I'm glad you said that, Jason. She actually corrected me because I had it on my itinerary as a kickboxing match. But they did. Caitlin, her opponent, corrected us that this is an MMA match.
I think it's the first of the night too, right?
I believe so. It's. I mean, we're still doing the MMA gloves and MMA fights, but if you watch one in a lot of competitions, you see more and more kickboxing and Muay Thai done with MMA gloves. But yeah, we will be MMA tonight.
Yeah, I like that too. These new, evolved kickboxing matches with MMA gloves.
I think it changes the range. It changes how you can grab the person, how you can move them off of you. It changes the defense. You don't have a big boxing glove to catch punches on the back of the glove.
All right.
As well as the
Making their way
power
out
of the
of
shots,
red corner.
obviously.
Give it up for Caitlin Luquette.
All right, Caitlin Luquette. She is from Flash MMA. This is her MMA debut. And they are out of Lafayette, Louisiana, so not too long of a drive. I like the song. I'm inspired.
Yeah, this thing's hype, man. Some people are really excited. You know, interesting. I don't know if that's a teardrop under her eye there, but I always thought that meant that you killed somebody.
Yeah, let's not rule it out. The night's young. All you know, murder tattoos aside, really sweet girl. When I interviewed her beforehand, she was really a nice girl to talk to. So it'll be interesting how it goes in her MMA debut.
Well, she seems to have a good positive vibe to her, and
Absolutely.
I'm excited to watch her fight.
All righty. This match will be 3
It
rounds.
appears as though the crowd is excited to watch this one as well.
Out of the
Yeah,
blue corner,
Caitlin come from
weighing
Lafayette. She
140
probably brought a little bit of
pounds
entourage with her.
Yeah,
Fighting
that's
out
true.
of
I mean, we are in
Full Combat,
Patterson, so
give it
Lafayette's
for
not that far from
Justine
here.
No.
Juan. Her opponent out of the red corner, 135 pounds, Lafayette, Louisiana, fighting out of Flash MMA.
All right, I'm
Caitlin
excited for our first MMA
Luquette.
battle tonight.
Here we go.
So interviewing a lot of fighters tonight, very interesting. Very few had a specialty. Almost everybody used words like well-rounded, freestyle. Just true MMA fighters, all around, all well-rounded.
Yeah, I think you're going to see more and more of that as the future plays out.
You see Justine switching from regular to southpaw, and then back again.
Caitlin seems to be the aggressor here. She's kind of controlling the ring.
It's a nice straight jab. Reaches down for the body, trying to mix it up. Little counter by Justine. Definitely feeling each other out a little bit. Good jab, good counter jab. As Justine comes in. Justine's rolling her shoulders, throwing a little bit of head fakes, get kind of a little bit of a boxing vibe off of her.
Oh, there's a nice leg kick.
Trying to find that range in.
Nice front kick by Caitlin.
Caitlin's trying to cut that ring. Justine's circling really well, and Caitlin's following her, and that's why she's coming up short on a lot of her shots. If she would just take that 45, start to cut her off, she might find a little bit better success with her shots. All right, first clinch of the night. Head and arm, looks for a little bit of a trip. Ladies square up.
Yeah, they kind of hold their position. Not any pummeling going on here or anything.
Yeah, get that neutral pummel. They're both kind of stuck there right now. Oh, we have double underhooks and a body lock by Caitlin.
If Caitlin would take that left foot and maybe step behind, she probably could get the takedown towards her left shoulder.
Justine did a good job of pummeling out, though, breaking that body lock, starting to fight that bicep, fight that danger arm so she can't lock it back up again.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, as soon as I mentioned that, it was like she did exactly that.
Yeah, which was a good counter because definitely Caitlin was making some progress, like you said.
Caitlin's putting a lot of pressure on Justine against the cage.
For sure. Oh, we have a break for the referee.
That's interesting.
I'd say that definitely favors Justine.
Yeah, no doubt.
And round one in the books.
Caitlin had a very wild right hand there. You know, I don't know if maybe there was some frustration of having been pulled off the cage like that.
Possibly.
You know, it kind of took her out of her game
When
there.
you work that hard to get in that clinch and get that position against the cage and you're fighting for something, yeah, it could be the case. She has a nice straight jab from distance.
Coming up, round number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the replay here. Justine's kind of looking relaxed right there.
Nice on her
open
toes,
hands.
good movement. She's circling off, and it's got Caitlin following her a lot instead of cutting off the cage. Whoa, a little chopping left hand.
There was that body lock right there you mentioned earlier, and she put that pressure against the cage.
Yeah, got that shoulder up, wedged high up under that armpit.
Well, here we go, round number 2.
Both girls look pretty fresh. Here we go. Sense of urgency apparently from Justine. Caitlin look for that range with that 1-2. Oh, right in on the single and the trip down the full guard.
I mean, that was a real pretty switch roundhouse there by Justine. Oh, look, she's going for the triangle now.
That high guard's a problem. Caitlin's got to respect that. Looking for the pass, but like you said, the omoplata
Oh, there we
maybe.
go.
No,
She's turned out of
Yeah,
it
she's
very
got
well.
oh, but nice inversion back to a guard. Triangle could be there again. Back to omoplata.
Well, Justine seems to be pretty comfortable in her back here.
Yeah. Caitlin's a good job shin across the head and holding her there. She can't let her get out to her side. Trying to kind of still again working that omoplata, but again Caitlin stepping over. She's gonna wind up coming out in side control.
You know, it's a different feel here when you're doing jiu-jitsu with these gloves on like this.
Absolutely
You
right.
know, there's some positions you can kind of slip out doing no-gi, but with the glove, it kind of holds you there.
It really does affect everything, whether it be a trying chokes or the omoplata in this case, getting caught in the crease of the knee. It definitely slows things down. But there we go. Now we're back to side control. She has a nice wedge against her arm with her knee. Good pressure from her hip.
It's like she's trying to get the crucifix, huh?
She is. I was just going to say, she's surfing that arm looking for a crucifix. You're absolutely right. Nice little arm surf there. She can windshield wiper switch. Oh, there we go.
Oh, man. If she decides to rain them elbows down, it could.
I'm wondering if I don't know if we have elbows.
Justine is in a bad
Fortunately
position
for
here,
Justine.
Mike.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. Those are some good shots.
Oh, here we go. Caitlin is raining down some right hands.
There's some authority in those.
Full
It's a
mount.
full mount. Good flat hips. Grapevines are in. Looking for an armbar. Posting up to a Foreman technical mount here.
It's not
we're
good,
done.
and it's over.
Well, that was one heck of an MMA debut for Caitlin.
Just like that, Caitlin has put an end to this fight. She held a dominant position there on top, rained down some blows, and is taking home the W.
Tell you what I like was the authority on her strikes on the ground.
Yeah,
Those are heavy.
yeah, she threw with bad intentions there. And I tell you, man, Justine was pretty advanced on the ground there. I mean, she went for that triangle right away. She was doing all the right things. But, Caitlin proved to be the better fighter in that top position.
Just like they said, we're seeing, not especially, they look
All
good
right,
on their
give it
feet.
up for
They
both
look
these
confident on the ground.
gladiators
Just a
here.
great freestyle MMA fight.
This match ends by referee stoppage, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. TKO. Your winner out of the red corner, Caitlin Lucan.
Our winner out of Lafayette. Crowd definitely supported her.
Yeah, kudos to Caitlin's team here, man. They came and represented, that's for sure.
Great fight. Justine's all smiles too. You gotta love the sportsmanship of this sport.
Yeah.
All right, everybody enjoying the night so far. You got a little bit of everything now. Kickboxing, your first match in
Yeah,
MMA.
so once
We
she
got
hit
some
here and
ladies
started laying
going
those
over
shots
here.
down, it was only a
We're
matter of
moving
time.
right along.
Yeah,
We got so many
getting that
matches.
crucifix
Look at her.
was
Ready for match
crucial.
number 5.
Absolutely.
This match will
Look
be
at how
Yeah,
far
she-
she brings that right hand back.
She's really driving those punches in.
Coming to the red corner.
enjoying the
Give it
show.
up for Ty Smith and Corbin Falgood.
So here's something I've been looking forward to.
Yes, indeed. Look at them coming out with their blue belts on.
This is
Yep. Ty Smith and Corbin Falgu, ladies and gentlemen. They fight out of Next Generation Martial Arts. They have both participated in mixed martial arts events, jiu-jitsu. Ty has actually competed in taekwondo events in Texas. These are well-rounded kids right here. And I call them kids even though they are grown men, but they're young grown men. So to me, they're still young kids.
Absolutely. We got 18 for Smith, 17 for Falgut. They call themselves the Blue Belt Bandits. We have Corbin, actually, just for Vanderbilt Wrestling, the inaugural year, came in 5th in the state for wrestling, which is absolutely phenomenal. We got representing Next Generation Evolution Jiu-Jitsu, and this is going to be a tag team submission grappling match.
Yeah, I don't think there's really an agreed upon weight class either. From what I'm understanding, this whole group of 4 here ranges from like 170 pounds down to a 125.
The negotiation for this bout went, yeah, this will be fun. Brandon Wells, Jesse Goodry, Team Hollenbach, 2 purple belts. Again, sub-match, 8-minute rounds, tag in, tag out. The most subs at the end of the match win, 20 and 21 years old respectively.
This is exciting, Mike. I'm pumped for this.
Me too. And you know what? And so are they. Look at the sportsmanship, the smiles on their faces. They're just here to have a good time.
Team grappling.
It just shows, I mean, the community, the camaraderie, it doesn't all have to be that serious. They're here to have a good time tonight, and I'm excited about this. The Blue Belt Bandits, there they are.
I love the name.
Yeah.
But what happens when they get their purple belts?
Yeah, I don't know. The Purple Belt Posse. We'll work on it. They can be
Or
brown belt
they'll-
bandits.
They'll be the purple people eaters.
I'll go with it. Anything that makes Corbin and Ty uncomfortable, I'm fine with. Look at them, how attentive they are, because I think they're literally hearing the rules for the first time.
A lot of explaining going on here, too. You know, the referee's really taking his time to let these kids know, hey, this is what's going to go down here.
Sure. Why not? I think Corbin's already zoned out. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. He just wants to wrestle.
Yeah, I don't even think a tag team match in the WWE gets this much explanation.
Yeah. Junkyard dog style. Let's go.
All right, I think we're going to go here. So who starts first? I guess they decided on their own?
Yeah, did they flip a coin? Did they just waste? I guess they just raised their hands. All right, here we go. Starting from a strong wrestling stance. We got a collar tie from Corbin. I would guess the strategy is to try and get the person down in your corner so you can tag in and out.
Now, which one is that Corbin going against right now? Oh, he's got the guillotine in.
Oh.
He passes it to the side. The kid on top there did everything right. I wish I knew exactly who that is.
Let's see if we can figure it out.
Wells
yeah,
or
he
Goody.
deserves to be recognized.
Oh, he's got Corbin's back right here.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Locked it up.
Locked it
A little bit
in.
of a head crank, a little bit of a neck crank. Corbin's definitely, he's hand fighting. He's hanging in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
taps.
he got the
There
tap.
We
We got
one
1-0
tap in.
for the Purple Belt Posse, I guess. And we got Ty in now, so they didn't tag out. Same person stayed in.
Yeah, he had the choice there. He looked at his
Yeah.
partner and he decided, I'm going to stay it in and do this. I think there's some pride in there. I think he wants to be able to submit both of the Blue Belt Bandits.
Why not? Why not? Oh, nice takedown.
What a takedown.
And look at Ty fights back to his feet. Great scramble. But again, he's looking at the back, and Corbin's in. What a excellent time for the tag.
Yeah, that was amazing, man.
That was some slick awareness by Ty.
We got to see the real truth here. This is smart on their part. They're taking turns here.
Yeah, that way you don't get
They
too
got him in his
fatigued.
corner. Oh,
Too
yep, there we go. Good job.
Nice head and arm for the guillotine. Rolls to mount. Good scramble.
He got away. Good timing on his part.
Oh, shoots it deep on a double. Ty looking up to try. Oh, there we go. Spins back into him. Does not get the tag. Does not get the tag this time.
Wow. And I want to say the one that Ty's going against right now is, I think, the lightest fighter
Yeah.
in this group.
I
Look
believe
at
you're
that.
correct.
Corbin comes in, takes his back. This is fun, man.
Whole nother level of
This is
strategy,
fun.
right? Oh my gosh, this is
Oh,
spoiling.
is he
This
going for a
good
Darce
time.
right there?
Cannot. Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like that. Got to break him down to his side.
Corbin should try to drag him back to Ty there. Oh, his buddy there is going to tag.
Oh, it's so close, and they got the tag. Oh,
Wow. Oh, he's sticking his foot out. He got him. Wow, just in time there. This is incredible, man.
this is a whole nother pace for submission grappling. Definitely got a good guard for a man on the bottom. Corbin stretching for that tag.
he's
Oh, there's. Did he get the armbar? No, he's.
He tapped.
Did he tap?
So he's got to get out then, huh? Oh no, he's
I'm not
just
sure.
staying back up and
If
stay
he
in.
did tap, we have 2-0, but I didn't see a tap.
It looked like Ty said he did tap.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I can't see why they would just stand him up in this
Yeah,
position
agreed.
either. I
And
tell you
there's
what,
the tap.
these two young men's jiu-jitsu is extremely good.
High level.
Extremely good. And look, Ty and Corbin are no novices here. I've got
Absolutely
to train
correct.
with these kids. They're amazing. So this is impressive what is being put on right in front of us.
This pace, too. I mean, even with the tags, the in and out, if you're the guy in the middle, spend time there. I mean, everybody's got a good sweat going. This is a serious pace. Ty wants to get into that corner.
Yeah, I talked to their coach earlier in the week, and I think that was the game plan, to try and keep them near this side.
Makes
So
sense.
they could go back and forth there.
And they have been fairly successful at that.
Oh, Corbin came in, but he came in a little low there. He's got him down. Ty's going to take his back.
They definitely need a sub because they're down at least 1-0, if not 2-0.
Oh, this guy rolled over. And
Wells and Gidry are no joke, man. They are making a great account of themselves.
look at this. Corbin's taking the back. This young man is tired, man. He's tired. Wow, look at this, though. He
Look at
is
that scramble.
fighting. Well, look, you know, if Wells and I think his name's Goody,
Goody, I believe.
when they come back,
Oh, and he scrambles out for the tag.
when they watch this back, I'm just going to wholeheartedly apologize, not knowing who's
Yes,
who.
please, guys,
You
forgive
know,
us.
I am super sorry because both of you guys are doing a tremendous job. How long is this round, too, man? This
It's
is
8 minutes.
Oh, my
It's
gosh.
eight minutes straight, and then the most subs at the end of the 8 minutes will be the winning team.
Look at that.
As I
going for the-
understand it.
He's trying to get the triangle, but both arms are in there. Oh, he's out.
Watch
Ty
that
slips
armbar.
out.
Nice job, Ty. High level guard. Again, working towards a little bit of almost like a rubber guard, trying to get that high. Yeah, we do have a rubber guard now. There's- Oh, he got the tap. Yeah, he got the tag. But right back into rubber guard again.
Yeah. So I think what they're going to do here is they're going to utilize Corbin's strength to bring him back over to their side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You could tell Ty is tired, though.
Ties back in. That's one way to escape the rubber guard. Looking for the back. There's no hooks yet, but he's got a seatbelt.
Oh, there we
And
go.
you
One hook in.
Both hooks are in.
Both hooks
One
in.
hook's in.
Oh, he
Oh, we got the tap.
Wow. Okay.
All right, it is either 2-1 or 1-1. And they meet back in the middle of the cage. Corbin, one of the stronger guys, with a lighter competitor, I believe.
I think both guys are playing the same game here. They're trying to keep
Yeah.
him on their side or near their partner.
Oh,
Ah,
no
he
tap,
didn't
no
touch
tap.
him. He
It was
didn't touch him.
close. Corbin loves that cradle. Again, brings him in, and then he gets the tag.
Nice. Here we go. Ty back in that position again, trying to get the back.
Looking wrapped there for taking him out. Oh, he's on the back. No hooks, though.
It looks like he's got close to getting one hook in.
Corbin's there for the tag if he needs it. They're doing a good job of keeping him in the corner now. Ty really fighting for that hook. And there's the
Here we
tap.
go. Here we go.
He's on ahead, get on ahead. Look at that guillotine, press him against the cage.
He's got his thumbs
Got the
up
thumb
here,
up.
so it's not,
He
it's
says,
not
I'm
hard for
fine.
him.
He says, I'm fine.
Boy, that's impressive, too. You got a strong specimen like Corbin here,
Yeah.
yanking on your neck, and you're just going to use one hand to hold
Amazing
thumbs
composure.
up.
Amazing
Not even
composure.
fight it. Just
Yeah,
use
no, I'm
one
good.
hand to hold thumbs up.
I'm good. Ty's back in. Tag's been made.
Oh,
he's
this guy's
fighting
trying to
hard
get
to
back
get
his
out of
partner
there.
Oh, here we go. 10
Here we
seconds
go.
left.
We're about to get the tag. Nope. Ty brings him back down. And that is time.
Wow,
Wow, that was exciting.
That was amazing.
Well done, both teams.
That was so much fun.
I think I need more of that in my life.
Yeah, I think we need another tag team match from the card because that is impressive.
What? Hats off to both teams. Outstanding high-level jiu-jitsu in this hybrid match, which was absolutely crazy.
You know, it's funny. We talked to Ty right before this match, and he said that every one of these guys were kind of talking with each other and said they were just going to have a fun little match. And I was like, you know, that's going to change when you get out there.
That looked real fun.
Yeah, they said they were going to keep it light.
Yeah. All right, I'm really curious to see what happened here.
All right, have y'all seen something new tonight? Because I know I sure did. Give it up for all these guys. As crazy as that was, by all the rules, this match is a draw.
So 1-1, so it's one submission each.
Well, I don't know if it technically was that. I think there was some other rules at play. I don't know if it's takedowns.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Because-
like to know more of the
Give it
intricacies
up for
of
all
it, because
four
that
of
was
these
actually
guys,
a
man.
really
I'll
good
tell you
time.
what, I'd like to see some more of this.
Wow.
Yeah, they kept it fun. Look at the sweat on those boys. They're exhausted. That was
Being
so
a
great.
professional wrestler, I'm used to tag team wrestling, but I don't know if I'd want to be in there with any one of these four guys. All right, are y'all ready
I'll tell
for
you
some more
what,
fights?
every
You
one of
got
them
a lot
boys
right there, but we got plenty more
represented
coming for
themselves
you.
really well. That was some great technique, awesome strategy, and something
All
that
right,
I've
match
never seen
number
before.
6.
I mean, I tell you, Mike,
Make his
I'm
way to
tired
the
after
blue
watching
corner.
that.
Give it up for Colton Crochet.
Yeah, you would think that, you get to rest on the fence, but they're tagging in and out so much that that was some work. All right, I can get over it. Let's go on to the next one.
Colton
That was a good
Crochet,
time.
so he fought last time. I don't know if you remember, he landed that clean knockout. I think he got knockout of the night.
That is correct. In fact, Colt, I believe,
He's also a former LSU Tiger.
that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
looking up. He's a former LSU Tiger. I love it. I believe he has a wrestling background from his hometown. Former LSU Tiger. And yeah, an impressive knockout in the last CWC. Here we go. All right, coming off a strong win.
Yeah, you know, when you have a fight like that go for you,
Coming
you,
in the
you,
red
you do have some
corner.
confidence going into your next one.
Absolutely.
Give it up for Tamir Simpson.
So Tamir Sippy is Flash MMA freestyle fighter, 23 years old. Says he's very well rounded, comfortable wherever the fight goes.
Well, given what we saw in Colton last time, he's definitely going to have his hands full tonight with
Yeah.
that power that Colton possesses.
Yeah, that was a knockout of the night performance last time. Represent the Tigers was Louisiana LSU tattoo.
And you know what's crazy? I remember watching him fight last time. It appears as though he's actually in a little bit better shape this time.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a good observation. Great matchups. Great shout out to the matchmakers tonight, man. They put together some really good fights so far.
Yeah, Sempe seems to be pretty composed here. You know, he doesn't seem to have a whole lot of nerves, at least from what I'm seeing. He's coming out pretty relaxed.
Coming out dry, though. I'd like to see a little bit of sweat on him.
Out of the blue corner, weighing 184 pounds, out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, all right. Flash MMA.
Give it up for Colton Crochet.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Crochet. Gotcha.
Weighing out of Lafayette.
Lafayette, Flash MMA.
185 pounds, Tamir Sempe.
You're right, Jason. Definitely composed. Looks very calm. Sempe does. And here we go. Nice touch of hands at the beginning of the first round. Kind of moving into that punching range. And then somebody with a kick comes up short. Little head fakes from Crochet. I think Crochet likes that right hand. I think he'd like another one of those.
Yeah, it appears as though he's just kind of gauging when he can throw it.
Yeah.
He has some good feints, though, and he's kind of just slightly throwing out that jab. Sempe has his hands up really nice there. It looks like he's got some good defense there.
He does. He's squared up. I mean, that squared stance, I'm kind of reading what his intent is. It's a little bit hard. I mean, he's almost squared up like a wrestler, but then he's throwing Muay Thai kicks. Very little head movement.
He draws that leg kick in with a few
right
punches as well, and
Yeah.
I do like that.
Crochet probably, if he really wants to land that right hand, he needs to start throwing his jab more than just faking, because somebody isn't using a lot of head movement, so if he could find the range, there'll be a place for it. But somebody's definitely, he's looking for something as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
Sempe's
Sempe.
applying the pressure here. He's definitely controlling the octagon.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a shot eventually. Well, there we go. We got catch the kick. We got a plum. Goes for the knee, comes up short.
I think those leg kicks are taking a little bit of its toll. He has
Yeah.
some redness there on the left thigh.
That one might have caught the shin. Double jab into a right hand. Comes up a little short. That inside shin kick is a problem. Tell you what those kicks are definitely doing. Even though they're not landing terribly hard, they are they're cumulative, as you see in the red marks on Crochet. But it's also making it hard for Crochet to close the distance to throw that right hand. That middle ground is just, it's tentative. Every time he kind of gets close, he's running into those leg kicks.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever really seen him throw a big right hand yet, or much of it at all.
I don't think he's feeling any comfortable range right now because of those leg kicks. He's rolling it like he wants to throw it, but he's not comfortable. Doesn't appear to be comfortable.
Ooh, that was a good kick.
It was.
Coming high there. Oh, he's not going to be able to take a whole lot of those, Mike.
Yeah. He's definitely going to have to get on his offense soon because cause somebody's just chipping away at him right now.
Yeah, he can't feint that jab. He needs to really pop it out there.
He needs to throw it with some
Oh, that was a good
authority.
right hand.
Oh, it's a hard right kick.
Yeah, Sempe is just throwing beautiful leg kicks right now.
Yeah, and the pace and the power is picking up on him. He's getting more and more confident. He's finding his range. He's not finding a lot of opposition. And that's round one.
He walks away with a lot of confidence there. I mean, the look on Sempe's face right now is I'm ready for round two.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely put a little money in the bank. He's going to start collecting interest soon. See how he's lunging forward his hips too. I mean, he's even though those kicks definitely started to pick up some steam. He's covering ground as he throws them now. That would be the opportunity for Crochet to throw that right hand or throw the jab on the right hand behind as he's coming in for that kick. But he's just kind of backing up and he's eating them.
Yeah, and you know, when he grabbed the leg there, he didn't really commit for that takedown. He was just kind of
Right.
lifting up on the leg.
That one hurt right on the inside of the knee. Oh.
It's kind of a sign of everything he's done so far. It's just kind of been, you know, shortchanged, a little timid, you know. I think if he goes into this next round really following through on his shots, he might find a little more success.
Yeah, I think he definitely needs to start to commit. Round 2 underway. There it is.
There we go. That's that big right hand he's looking for.
I like the footwork from Sempe, though. He's feeding in and out. He's going to have a hard time catching him on the end of that right hand if he doesn't set it up or time it correctly as a counter.
Ooh, man.
I'd like to see Sempe's hands behind those kicks. I mean, he could have thrown a 1-2 there.
I tell you what, if
Or a
Sempe
2-3.
wants to throw to the arm like that a few times, those will pay its toll on.
Absolutely, like the old timers,
Colton, too.
Marciano and all those guys will punch the shoulders.
Yeah.
You'd let them know. If nothing else is weird, get a little weary, bring their hands down. Yeah, it's not a lot of commitment to that kick from Crochet. If you're going to throw it, throw it.
Oh,
Deep
look,
on the
wow,
single.
Sempe's going for the takedown, and he gets
Excellent
it.
penetration. Drives in the fence. Crochet back to his feet, though. Well done. Fighting for hand control.
And for a guy who was taking all them leg kicks, I'm amazed at how quick he popped up.
Yeah, he didn't know when to be there. Good knee. Sempe's going to throw right here. He's getting confident.
I'm very surprised he went for the takedown,
Yeah.
but it definitely is going to help him here in this round.
Yeah, it just make it easy for the judges.
Ooh,
He's faking the hands. Nice solid kick. Buries it deep.
Yes, Colton's going to have to start checking those, or they are going to catch up to him quick.
Yeah. One thing we saw at that kids fight earlier, nobody gave something for free. If you got kicked on the leg, they're firing back. So if you're going to take the kick, you might as well punch him back.
True. Oh, Colton going with a head kick.
Appreciate some nice, some nice angles.
I tell you what, Colton got his hands low, man.
He does,
I
doesn't
want to
he?
say I remember that, and it's funny, we say that, and then Sempe drops his hands.
Yeah.
But I want to say I remember that the last time he fought, he had his
I
hands
think
low.
you're right. I think you are correct. And then he threw that bomb of a right hand.
Oh,
Oh, he thought about a knee there. Output is coming down just a little bit for Sempe. It's allowing Crochet to get back in this fight a bit. I don't think it was enough to win him the round, though. I mean, especially with the takedowns and the leg kicks, which continue to pay dividends.
there we go, the end of round 2.
Yeah, you gotta like the work that Sempe's did. Just working off the kicks, constant pressure, good movement, definitely making it tentative for Colton to throw his own right hand to things he wants to do.
I thought Colton did a little bit better that
did.
round, but I still have to believe he might be down here 2-0.
I would agree. So even a kick like that, I mean, you're seeing Colton going backwards. You're seeing him reacting to what Sempe's doing. There's that right hand, catches him on the shoulder, spins out. And see how he's circling away, not going straight back. Colton trying to counter. There's that deep single.
Yeah, that's where he got the takedown right here.
Great penetration. Look how he drives into the cage now. He no place for the trip, so he elevates the hips, turns them all the way across the cage and into the fence.
Yeah, some wrestling 101 right there.
What? Drive to get where you want. All right, here we go for round 3. I got to say, I see Colton down 2-0. He's definitely going to have to turn it up here.
Both guys utilizing the jab real well here to start the round. And Colton opening up a little more.
Yeah, he needs to.
Oh, here we go.
Get on that
Sempe
single.
in the
Wow, look
leg.
at him turn the corner on it. Run the pipe into the cage. Good job by Colton defending. Wow.
Yeah, I'd say that, I wouldn't really count that as a takedown, you know.
No.
It was close, but, Colton pretty much stayed on his feet there.
He did. He countered well because there's nothing wrong with what Sempe did there.
Colton seems pretty fresh here going into round 3,
I think he's aware of his situation.
but he will have to dial it up if he wants to win this fight. Again, I do like the defense of Sampe. He's
Me
got his
too.
hands very well. He's kind of, parrying away some of those punches.
I would say the only way that Colton's going to catch Sampe is to punch with Sampe. If he's punching from a distance, his hands are up, he's catching him on his shoulders. But if he punches while Sampe's punching or kicking, I think that's going to be his best bet. It's about that time that Colton just throws caution to the wind, and he just meets aggression with aggression. Half step in, that right hand has a better chance. Nice kick.
Yeah, he has to throw it with the intention of hitting right behind the ear.
Yeah.
That way if Sampe does happen to back up a bit, he'll still catch him.
Yeah, they don't catch the chin. You're exactly right.
Again, Sampe's utilizing those leg kicks really well.
Yeah, Colton pays the price for trying to close the distance. As he comes in, he's running and he's just getting nicked up constantly.
Some good head movement by Sampe. I like his jab, too. He's got a good follow-through on his jab.
Spins off after his jab. Very educated performance by Sampe.
Nice. Nice popping leg kick there. That thing's going to hurt tomorrow.
That's for sure. Colton needs to do something. He's falling back into a sparring partner's pace. He needs to push. Oh, good right hand by Sampe.
Yeah, good right hand by Sampe.
Punch straight. Gotta punch straight, buddy.
A little bit of fatigue here.
Yeah, it's showing, isn't it?
Final 10 seconds. They are in the middle. Or will they let it all hang out?
Sampe looks to start.
Flying knee. Oh, they told him, nope, not today.
Not today.
Hey, good fight, though, guys. Very good fight. I'd have to say, though, Sampe was the one who took this one. I'm just going off of what I watched. Obviously, the judges make the final call here, but it was a great performance by Sampe.
I would agree. Just well composed. He basically ran his game plan from first round to the third round. Never got past himself. Mixed up the takedowns when he needed to. Was constantly making his presence known and controlling the distance with his leg kicks. I think it was just a very, very class, very, very professional performance from Sampe.
I agree 100%, partner.
But what we think doesn't ever really seem to matter. So
All
let's
right,
see what happens,
everybody,
what the
give it
judges
up
think.
for these warriors in here fought the 3 hard rounds tonight. Going to the judges' scorecard, we have a unanimous decision. Your winner, out of the red corner, Tamir
I would guess it was
Sampe.
3-0. They didn't call it, but I think that was pretty clear cut. All right, nice to know that they took our feelings into consideration.
Yep, that is how we thought it went down, and apparently the judges agree with us.
Glad we could help.
All right, looks as though we have 8 fights left. 8 fights left on this stacked card here at CWC 31. I am pumped, man. I tell you, that just what we've watched so far has just got me shook to the core, man. From the little bitty kids on to like these guys right here, there has been some great fights.
I haven't caught a break. It's been one good fight, one good moment after the next.
In the men's bathroom, you can come over here to ringside and claim it. Won't tell you what it looks like, but anybody who lost it, come
So here we
on
go, the
over to
replay here. You can see Colton was trying his best to kind of get in there. Sampe had great defense, good follow through on his jab.
All right, we're moving on to our
Look at the follow through there. Full extension on that jab. You know, that's just good boxing 101 right there.
Absolutely. When you fight someone who has such good footwork and they're spinning off and they're circling,
Joshua.
you don't even want to punch back because you know you're not in a good position.
Exactly.
And then when you do close and they're taking those little kicks out from under you, you're paying the price to get your feet set. So I think Colton probably never felt very comfortable to get his offense off. All right, on to the next.
Joshua Dunbar. I feel like we watched this guy. I don't know. The name sounds familiar to me. But I assume this is a grappling match. He's coming out with no gloves on. So it appears this may be a submission grappling match.
I think you're right. This is Dunbar and Elliott. And I did not get a chance to speak with them, I believe. I looked for him backstage, but so I do not have any information on both these guys, including the style of their match. So I think you're right. It looks like we got a submission grappling match.
Hey, you know, look, Mike, at the end of the day, we volunteer our time here. So, you know, sometimes it's hard to get those interviews in.
I was trying to chase them down. I really was.
Hey, you did a great job so far, my friend.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate
definitely
it.
picked up the slack that I wasn't able to do this time.
Well, that's what you do on the microphone for me, so thank you. Again, a little bit of a romantic interlude on the music.
Yeah, I know. I'm very,
Way to get in his head.
very blown away by the music choice here. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe there is a strategy, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, your opponent comes out to some hype. But look at Dunbar here. He's kind of enjoying that little
He's
jazz
grooving
feel.
to it. I'm coming out to side A on mine.
Yeah.
3 rounds in grappling. Your first
All
opponent.
right, 3 rounds grappling match. You called it.
149 pounds out of St. Martinville, out of Flash MMA, Joshua.
Another Flash
Dunbar.
MMA fighter.
His opponent coming out of Loranger, out of Gracie United.
You think that kid ever has a bad day?
145
You think that kid ever has a bad day?
I don't know, man. He's always in a good mood every time I see him.
I'm telling you. Young Hollenbach just running back behind the booth here.
Yeah, you know what he told me? He said, "I promise I won't throw up on you." Oh, here
All
we
right,
go.
here we go.
Little feeling out process here by these gentlemen.
I have really become a fan of it. I mean, I'm an old school gi guy, but I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying no gi these days, and I really enjoy watching no gi. Tomorrow night, Fight Pass, you're seeing Craig Jones against Lovato Jr. These great matchups, and it's super exciting to watch.
Listen, I mean, for me personally, I enjoy training no-gi. You know,
I do.
As a guy who bruises pretty easily, I don't get
Yeah.
as many doing no-gi than I do with
Oh,
the
dude,
with
I'm
the
like
gi.
old fruit, bro. I bruise so easy. I don't know what it is, but I've really been a convert to no gi, and I definitely enjoy watching it. Oh, look at that takedown. Wait, drove him into the mat like a railroad spike.
Dude, I felt the ground shake from that one.
Yeah. Any chiropractors in the audience?
I tell you what, you know, it's funny you mentioned that because that happens when people hit the ground hard, right? Things shift out of place. So, you know, that's the beauty of these young guys. They're able to just kind of take a big smash
Yeah.
like that and jump right back up.
Yeah, essentially, if you hit me with the earth like that, no thank you. Hey, fights his way back to his feet. We're back to a clinch, so.
It looks like Dunbar's trying to lift him up once again.
Hey, first.
Oh,
why
look at
not?
this. He's
Oh,
going
look
for
at
a flying triangle, I guess, huh?
that. Looked like it, or maybe at least to pull a full guard, possibly.
Yeah.
Trying to get to the ground in a less expedient way. Back to the collar ties. Looking like he's
Oh, look
looking
at
for a
Dunbar
guillotine.
going.
Got the head and arm, putting a lot of pressure on the back of that head.
Yeah, that wears his opponent out, too. He's putting his body on top of him, really weighing him down.
Absolutely. Maybe transition into a Darce.
Oh, look at this, man. Elliot's
Capture
going to
that
be
leg.
lucky here. The horn's about to blow.
Yeah. If you could get him inside and capture that leg, he's going to make it, though.
Wow.
Solid round. Solid round. I believe for Dunbar.
Oh, it's not just one round, right?
I thought we had three rounds.
Why is that guy? Why is Dunbar looking to walk out the ring? Oh, okay. He's just going to his corner.
He's like, I just want some water. I just would like some water. Working hard in here. Got to stay hydrated. I'd like to see that takedown again. I don't know if I missed it, but that was impressive.
Yeah, it was a good body
Solid
lock
off
there,
the body
man.
lock. Look at that. Feet elevated. Boom.
Yeah, a little bit of a, Oshigari going into that,
Yeah.
huh?
Remember the old UFC days when Matt Hughes would walk the cage, he'd look for the hard spots in the cage for when he was going to slam people.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he even stepped behind him. He just
Nah.
pulled him over.
He just elevated, twisted him, and just smashed him with the earth.
Yeah, it's funny. Like when Matt Hughes beat Hoist Gracie, he said, he was saying that we learned from jiu-jitsu, but that was all American wrestling.
What?
All right, here we go. Starting round number 2.
A little bit of hand fighting to begin.
They're just kind of holding the clinch here. Elliott seems to be the aggressive time. He's pushing Dunbar against the cage.
Change of elevation for that single, but Dunbar's got that overhook, so I don't think that's going to go anywhere.
Yeah, Elliott seems to maybe be trying to go for a little takedown here. He's got one leg in over. Oh, slipped out there.
It's gonna be hard. That overhook whizzer. That's all. He's got to deal with that.
A little change of
Does
position
one of his
here.
own. Let's see what Dunbar's solution is for it. It's the drop to the single,
he's
run
going
the
the single
pipe,
again.
elevate
here
him,
we go.
and drop him
Oh!
again. Outstanding. Anybody who's out there is drinking every time I say outstanding, take a shot.
You know, I really have to take my hat off here to the people that put together this card, you know, because what CWC is doing here is they're giving you a full lineup of action by mixing in, you know,
Yeah.
all parts of mixed martial arts.
And then have matched it so well that every fight is amazing. Whether we're looking at kickboxing, submission grappling, the kids, the ladies, the MMA, we haven't had a dull moment yet.
It's fun, man. You have to come out to one of these and see it live. It's
There's
a
nothing like
different
it, right?
experience.
It's a different experience.
It really is. I mean,
Yeah.
when that guy's body hits the canvas,
Yeah, my back went out.
it is crazy.
Yeah, if you have never seen a mixed martial art event in person, there is nothing like it. You need to come out to one of these, especially a CWC event. I mean, you will not be disappointed.
Dunbar taking the back there. But once again, Elliott's going to be able to escape this by horn.
Makes it safely out round two. A little bit of frustration by Dunbar. He would have liked to have ended it there. Those are two solid takedowns. Beat that overhook, ran the pipe on the single, elevated it, and dumped him like a bag of groceries.
Look at this. I tell you what, man, that's dangerous sticking your arm out like that, too. You know, Elliott's kind of
What?
lucky there. As he's coming
There
down,
are many wrestlers and jiu-jitsu guys who have had elbows or shoulder surgeries.
it looks like his hand catches Dunbar's leg there or something. Or maybe at the last second he decided, wait,
He
I'm not
might
going to
have.
put my hand flat.
Yeah, or he might be trying to hook that leg. But yeah, you do not want to post when you are elevated like that.
You know, that's why it's good to practice break falls. You know?
Absolutely.
You know, because when you practice break falls, you don't have this idea of slamming your arm out like that. You kind of go down side, hit the side of the arm.
Yeah, thank you to our judo brothers for those, for sure. He took it well. But even with that little bit of spring in this canvas, that could not have felt good. You saw his head jar back. Look at that elevation.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah, you saw his head rock back like that.
Yeah, so we need a back adjustment and a neck adjustment come Monday.
And there's people who get knocked out from takedowns like that.
Yeah, you've been seeing it lately. You start round three, getting back to hand fighting, looking for a collar tie, and looking deep on a single. You see people at takedowns turning to the side and actually slamming the side of the heads in MMA. And it
Right.
takes away the opportunity to close the guard or to try and go for a triangle. And there's been a fair amount of knockouts that way lately. Boy, Dunbar is fast. Looking for a dart, spinning out. You can see him sit back again.
Yeah, he's great with his
There he
balance,
goes.
too. He applies the pressure in the right places. He spreads his legs wide.
Yeah. Strong, athletic young man, backed by very good technique.
Yeah, his whole back has like a V shape.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in tremendous shape.
Spreading on like a quilt. Oh, he's got that seatbelt on him. Oh, my gosh, look at
Wow.
that. That's a unique way to have that.
With his arm like that, I mean, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're getting little big brothered at this point.
Oh, man.
But
Dude,
no Quentin Elliott, man. He is in it. He is not giving up.
this might be the first time ever I've seen someone be choked out with their own arm.
If his leg is stuck in the half guard, otherwise there's a twister maybe if he wants to go to the other side, but not really where he's at. But I was thinking he was going to try and transition to a head and arm.
You know, I got to give Elliott some credit here, man. He is not giving up. There's no quitting this kid. You know,
He has
he's
not been
still
comfortable
staying in-
this round.
Yeah, you
but
know.
he is still fighting.
I mean, to take to take the hits to the canvas that you've taken.
Definitely. He's
You
back
know?
to framing. He's got a foot on the hip. He's back to defending himself. Because that was a very, very difficult situation. Fighting for an underhook. 2 underhooks now, actually. You can look for a body lock. Switch his leg and start trying to stand up. He's trying to fight back for his guard, or at least his half guard.
Oh, look at
But
it.
at this point, getting back to his feet would probably be the way to go. But I think we're out of time regardless. And that'll do it.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, great composure by Elliott. Way to fight, a way to be comfortable in very uncomfortable situations. And for Dunbar, just way to use the earth as a weapon.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a unanimous decision for Dunbar, man. He had an excellent performance here. No doubt, Elliott is a tough kid, man. He stayed in that through the entire fight. He didn't quit. He didn't tap. But, Dunbar proved to be the better submission grappler here in this exhibition.
Exciting, though. That had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
All right, folks, give it up for both these warriors that fought hard for you for 3 solid rounds. We go to the judges' scorecard. We have a unanimous decision. Your winner, Joshua Dunbar.
Well done, sir.
As
Excellent
we thought,
exhibition.
Joshua Dunbar is going home with the victory, ladies and gentlemen. Our hat is off to Elliott, but at least he walks away to fight another day.
Yeah, he made it through 3 very tough rounds, man. I mean, that's the jiu-jitsu almost is nothing but self-defense, and he did defend himself. He made it through those 3 rounds, so good for him.
All right, we have a few announcements here.
It's amazing how physical of a sport jiu-jitsu is.
All right,
Yeah,
once again,
the
ladies
gentle
and
art,
gentlemen,
right?
thank our
Yeah,
sponsors.
So they
it's
say.
crazy.
Joe
Like when you
Second
watch the beginning days of mixed
Incorporated,
martial arts, people
Morgan
got
City
so
Jiu-Jitsu
annoyed when they were on the ground, and now it's like you don't hear anybody complaining. Like the sport has evolved so much. People have gotten so educated about it that they know how tough it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it's funny you say that, Jason. That's actually an excellent point, because I watch a lot of UFCs and things, and the fan base cannot all train. So the fact that they're so educated that they appreciate all these different things, not being participants themselves, is super impressive.
I've heard they got some good sliders, jalapeno poppers. Ooh, man, some good
Look at that right there.
jalapeno
Dunbar just had his
Ladies and
own
gentlemen, Patterson,
arm
Louisiana.
around
Don't
Elliott's
drop
neck.
CWC 31 makes
That's
it good.
just a very
Yeah.
uncomfortable position.
Yeah.
All right,
But Elliott was comfortable. He was comfortable being uncomfortable. He took his time. He got his frames back. He found his way to defend himself and make it to the end. So good on him.
We got 7 more good matches for you tonight. And we'll
7 more.
start
Man, these are flying by, man. I am having a good time.
Yeah, we are halfway through this card.
We're gonna have to ask Justin to put together some more cards for us. All right, here we are. We got
Oh, this guy fights out of Blacklist.
Shadows on the highway, blood stains on my hands. Trouble seems to find me, no matter where I am. Another one down in the city, now 4 going down, you're coming with me. There ain't no
I'm sorry, is this Cody Simmons we have coming up next, Jason?
So from what I understand, I think this is Buckley versus Honor.
Oh, thank you.
And,
yes.
and after this fight, we will have Simmons versus Brosette, and then there may be an intermission.
Sounds perfect. So this is Will Buckley, out of Blacklist, purple belt, 1-0 in his pro record. He actually has a Midwest Indiana wrestling background, so that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, look, up there, man, that's you're talking about decades of knowledge when it comes to
Generational,
wrestling.
right?
I mean,
You're
down here
absolutely
where we are, we're just kind of getting into wrestling in high school.
Vanderbilt's first year, our inaugural year.
Yeah.
Go to Indiana, and it goes back 100 years. How much? 200 years? I mean, it's generational there. So I can't help but think that that's a solid foundation. And I'm probably on Honor. I don't have a lot of information. I wasn't able to catch up with them. All right, looks like a good matchup. Looking forward to this one. All right. So Blacklist out of Houma, Louisiana, just to the east of us here. Well-known gym. Produced a lot of high-level competitors.
Honor has his left foot wrapped. It's always interesting to me when a fighter comes out with only one foot wrapped.
Yeah.
Is that a sign of injury, or he
That's the
plans to
Taekwondo
utilize-
veteran in you, huh? All right, if you can tap wrap one, wrap them both, right?
Right, yeah,
You're
for
so
sure. Yeah,
correct.
don't show any kind of.
Or even go real old school and wrap the one that's not hurt.
Blacklist MMA.
There you go.
Trying to distract him. Put a fishing
Strategy.
lure out there.
William Buckley.
But yeah, wrapping one, I agree. That's just basically, that's called a target, not a wrap.
His opponent weighing 170 pounds, making his way out of Boutte, Louisiana, out of NOLA MMA.
Oh, NOLA MMA, that's a great gym.
Yeah, for sure.
Solid boxing, solid kickboxing. But in mind, Dustin is a kickboxing coach over there. Fantastic kickboxing coach. All right, this could be a little fun. Touch him up as we get ready to start round one. Take Buckley back a little bit, and here we go. Touch him up for being in the round, and we are underway.
Ooh, nice leg kick there by Honor. And he opened with the foot that's not wrapped, so.
Yeah.
Whoa, did you see that uppercut he threw?
Heavy hands. He flew that one from Florida.
Oh, man, here he goes. Oh,
man, he's
He
landing.
is all over Buckley. Buckley needs to keep his hands up here, just stay composed, circle out.
Maybe time to use that Indiana wrestling.
Yeah, you know, maybe a good moment to clinch there, close some distance.
I mean, this could almost be a ref stoppage if he doesn't answer back. Yeah, and there comes the ref coming
Wow.
inside.
He
Unfortunate,
overwhelmed him.
but solid performance by Honer. NOLA boxing, well done, guys.
I tell you what, man, Honor came in there with all his honor.
Yeah, yeah, he threw stone punches from every cardinal direction. Buckley's disappointed, man. He never really got started in that match. He's a definitely talented, good fighter, but he just never got a chance to get going.
Wow, man, you know, Honor's corner is hype.
Yeah, they are.
You know,
Who wants to fucking touch him? $50 a hand.
We got some matchmaking going on.
he's already ready to get his next opponent in there.
Yeah, he is. Great sportsmanship. Comes over, gives Buckley a big hug.
All right,
Excellent
we have
professionalism.
a winner.
First round
number
TKO.
one, 42 seconds by
I wonder what
referee
weight
stoppage.
class that was
Give it
at.
up for Trey Honor.
I'd say 185, but I could be off.
185?
I could be mistaken, though.
Wow, that was impressive, man. That kid has some power.
He did. Power and pace, boy. Power and pace. And a height, man.
Yeah, you're right, man. That guy in his corner is definitely pumping him up.
Yeah.
He got me wanting to get in there.
Yeah, well, good. I'll corner you. I'll be your hype man.
Well, thankfully, I'm not that stupid. but it's cool to talk about it. Great job, man. Way to go.
Another great match.
That was cool. I like he's got the cowboy hat on, too, huh?
Yeah, man.
Is that his
I'll tell
nickname?
you
Did they
what.
say Cowboy Honor? I don't know. But
I don't know, but he's got pace, he's got power, he's got personality. I don't think he's missing anything. I want to see him again.
Yeah, me too, man. I hope he's on the next CWC card. because,
Absolutely.
that was fun.
Matchmakers, you hear that? You got some fans over here. We want to see him again.
We're looking for Cody Simmons.
Cody Simmons. That's our next match. That's what I was looking for previously.
Oh, I like this. Dude's coming out to Foo Fighters. This might be my favorite intro song so far.
All right, all right. Dave Grohl fan. Another blacklist fighter.
Yeah. Just like that, their coach Derek Bro has to walk right back out
Yeah.
here, you know?
Yeah, that's the tough part being a coach in the corner, man. You shake it off and you go back to work. It takes almost as much discipline as it does to be a coach and a cornerman as it does to be a fighter. Derek's been doing this a long time, though, man. He knows his business.
I tell you what, Simmons looks to be in incredible shape, man.
So, what I hear about Simmons is he's a monster. I've never rolled with him. Maybe thankfully, I should say that. But the guys I train with all speak very, very highly of him. So I'm looking forward to seeing him out here.
All right, his opponent coming to the ring in the red corner, Chance Brusette.
Oh, we're going some old school intros here.
Yeah, so far,
I might
these
dance.
guys win the night when it comes to
Yeah.
walkout songs.
Yeah, guys, let's just hug it out and call it a win for both of you. The System of the Down?
Yeah.
What? I'm aging myself here. Yeah, unfortunately, Simmons and Brissett, I didn't get to speak with either of them. Again, I'm familiar with Cody, just being from Homa, and he's got a great reputation as a very tough grappler and fighter. Brissett, not aware of. Looks in good shape, looks ready to go. It's gonna be a fun fight.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch these guys walk out, just kind of like size them up from our seat,
Yeah.
you know, and kind of just, you know, see, all right, who's in better shape here, who took this very seriously, you know, and it's fascinating to me. Sometimes, like, my mind is completely wrong as far as where I think this is gonna go.
Ain't that the nature of fighting now?
Yeah.
That's what keeps it so fun.
3 rounds
One of the
in MMA.
things.
Out of the blue corner, coming out of Raceland, Louisiana, fighting out of Blacklist MMA, 135 pounds, Cody Simmons.
That's a jacked young man. I would not have guessed him 135. I don't think he's weighing 135 this evening.
Coming from Doosan,
He looks like a
Louisiana,
monster
fighting out of
135.
MMA,
Right?
135 pounds, Chance Brusette.
And
we
we're
go.
touching him up. Round one's underway.
Cody opens with leg kick. Oh, no feeling out process here. Look at those
Man.
knees.
Solid plum, driving those knees in.
Wow. He's
Driving
driving
to
him
the
into
double.
the cage.
There's potential there. He's got a good underhook, so he's trying to fight it, but nope. Cody gets the takedown.
Whoa, does Brissett have somewhat of a submission in right now? I can't tell from this angle.
No, I don't think so. He isn't hanging on the head, but got one arm trapped under Cody's arm. The other one, just an overhook.
Yeah, Cody's safe. He pulled his head out,
Yeah.
and now he's just applying pressure, trying to maintain this takedown that he worked for. But Brissett is up on his feet.
That's the job, brothers. Way to rebuild the house and get back to your feet. Working on those. He's really working on those underhooks hard, trying to keep Cody off him. But Cody's deep on that single again, trying to run that pipe. I won't be surprised if he scoops that heel and pulls it out, puts him back on his butt. Nice job. He's got Brissett flat. Chance is flat, but he does have a knee in there. He does have some protection. But I'm sure he doesn't want to be flattened out like this with a guy like Cody on top of you.
Get ready for more of that in the main event?
Bring that guy back, brother.
Let's go. Oh, man, he's always like that, bro. Always, always.
Loved it.
That was Honor's coach there behind us. He is still excited about his fighter's performance.
They brought the energy tonight, man. They were fun to watch. All right, we got a full mount now.
He's going for the guillotine.
Mounted guillotine. But look at Brissett fighting it back to the feet. Outstanding. Cody doing it again, driving some knees in, keeping that pressure against the fence. But we're seeing
Ooh, good left knee to the body there by Cody.
outstanding. Chance is still working though, man. He's finding some spaces to get a little bit of a reprieve from this onslaught by Cody.
Yeah, that's impressive, man, because a left knee to the body is a shot to the liver.
Right.
You know, so
And sometimes when you're in these clinches, you can't see them. You know, you don't see when you don't see a shot coming. That's the one that really hurts you.
Cody once again going for the guillotine here. Oh, this one looks like it might
Yeah,
be deep.
he's throwing that hook over the leg. and
Oh,
he got
it's
it. There's
over.
the tap. Excellent performance by Cody. On top of the cage, claiming it. It is well deserved.
Yeah, he is excited. You know, that's a beautiful thing for their team, man. I mean, you know, you just
Yeah,
had
drop
that
one, pick it
heartbreaking
right
loss
back
for
up.
Blacklist, and a fighter comes right back out and says, hey, look, this is who we are, you know.
That is
so.
the game. And you know what? Good for Chance. He was in that fight. He was doing his best to hold that onslaught off. He was doing the right thing, but just Cody was not going to be denied tonight.
All right, we have a winner. 2 minutes and 18 seconds due to submission. Give it up for Cody Simmons.
Awesome job. Great fight, guys.
Yeah, great job on both of these guys' part. But Cody Simmons, man, he did all the right things, and he is walking away with the W.
Solid sportsmanship as they hug it out in the middle of the ring. Great match. And the best walkout songs of the night.
That is true. You know, Simmons may very well get the submission of the night.
All right.
You know what? You could be right.
Ladies and gentlemen, what are y'all thoughts on that bout right there? All right, real quick.
Let's take a look at this one more time here.
Joe
You see that pressure by
Seppi
Cody. He
Support
was just
pressure.
resilient, going right in for that leg right there.
Elite Services, Mama G's Bar and Grill, Ship and go. Pink Couture.
And it's really amazing too. I mean, he had his head down the whole time,
Yeah.
which often isn't the ideal thing to do. But he went in for it. He got right where he wanted in the position and went for that guillotine.
When he hooked that leg, drove his hips in, that was probably going to be it, I figured. And you can see it didn't take long for Chance to find the tap. That's a lot of pressure.
And once you're in that position, Mike, I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, your back's against the cage. There's nowhere for you to really utilize.
There's no room. He's got all the leverage because he's not just arching his back for the guillotine. He's wedging against that hook.
Why don't you give us something to jam by?
Tall order to get out of that one.
Yeah. Well, it looks as though we're going to take a quick intermission here, ladies and gentlemen. We will take a break. We've had some exciting fights so far here at CWC 31. Hope you guys stick around for the rest of the action that's here to come. We know it's going to be some bangers. We already know that NOLA MMA's got another fighter on the card, and that was a fun one. So I'm excited for what's to come. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, me too.
You can't have dead time. You're just gonna run some replays. Just talk over the replay.
I'll take it. You go to the bathroom. You take it. I'll go to the bathroom.
Just try to keep the energy going.
Yeah.
How long's the mission? Do we know?
I have no idea. We can't just sit here and have this. There's people watching. So we're going to that. Say
All
what
right, I'll do
we're
my
doing.
best. It's the same thing over and over again.
Well,
So we need to hit the head too. So
yeah, just go ahead and say, talk about CWC and Justin Burden. What a great job.
All right,
he's
I'll
doing
figure
with
something out.
fights. There's another one coming up June
I'll figure
2nd.
something out.
All right, guys, we're rolling the intermission, but it's not going to be long till we're back to the action. We have a few still really good matchups coming up, so if you want to hang in there, this is your chance to grab a snack, get ahead, do what you got to do, but we still have actually 6 fights left. So far, the action's been excellent. There's been a lot of back-and-forth action. We've seen kickboxing, we've seen submission grappling, we've seen the kids, we've seen the girls, we've seen the guys, and some excellent MMA work. Looking forward to our main event tonight, which is, tell you something interesting about our main event tonight. I'm talking to Smitty Tutone. He goes, he's out of NOLA MMA, calls himself an All-American athlete, and I believe his opponent is debuting in a main event, which is really, really fascinating to me. These guys look like 2 excellent athletes, excellent fighters. So stay tuned for that. That will be our main event coming up later tonight. Currently, we're just going through some of tonight's action. We saw the ladies, only ladies on the card tonight, which is a little unusual. Usually we have more bouts, but man, what an entertaining fight. I can't say enough about the heavy-handed striking that we were seeing from our top fighter. She was really, really fantastic. I mean, punching with bad intentions the entire time. Solid mount, solid control. Almost a technical mount. There's really not too much you can do about that when it goes raining down heavy strikes like that. Surprised the referee wasn't even a little bit earlier on that one. You can see there's really no intelligent defense being offered. I mean, she hung in there as best she could, but that was a solid, solid attack. This may have been one of the best surprises of the night. A submission grappling tag team match, which, I mean, I've heard of it before, but I've never seen it in person. And I gotta tell you, it was fun. I don't even know if those young men knew what they're getting into. I mean, it was such a high pace. The strategy trying to keep the person in the corner and tag them out as you tag in, absolutely insane. It ended in a draw, 1-1, I believe, 1 submission each. But an 8-minute round, nonstop, mixed weights. Yeah, the weights were all over the place. And these kids brought a high level of technique. Super, super fun. There's no replacement for true fighting MMA, but if you just want to have a good time, I want more of this in my life, personally. Here's Corbin jumping out of nowhere. What a fun time, man. And these kids were gassed when they came out. They said they were going in to have a fun match, and they did have a fun match, but they went in there to win. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit more of that next time Next time we come around. Jason, I was just doting all over the submission grappling match, watching the tag team match.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, man, that was a good time.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I didn't watch the replay with you.
I was just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of those in the next event.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a good time. So. All right, I'm going to leave it to you. I'll be right back.
All right.
It's taking up so long, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones.
That was another fun one right there, man. Yeah, Chase, man, he brought the pressure. Look, he was just throwing punches. They got to the point where even while he threw spinning back fists just to try and do whatever he could to capitalize on the moment. It's tough when you got that much pressure coming at you like that. Wild punches, though, I tell you, it's something that probably both guys are going to have to work on in the future. And I wouldn't want to see them fight like that a lot moving forward. Extension with the right hand there. That was a good jab side kick, too. He threw that right to the midsection. Good roundhouse kick there to the body. Poor guy was just very overwhelmed here. I don't really blame him taking a knee right there. You know, I gotta think if that much of an onslaught is coming towards me, I'd probably say do the same thing. You know. Yeah, heavy punches, but like I said, these guys were swinging pretty wild. But, you know, they're early in their career. You know, there's a lot to learn. That was a great counter right hand, by the way. You know, not something that got worked in his favor throughout the fight, but definitely in that moment, he had a beautiful counter right hand. And we're taking a look here at Colton Crochet and Sampe. But, you know, Sampe just had a great defense in this match. He did a great job of utilizing his jab. He was coming forward with it, following through on the jab. You know, everything beautifully done from a boxing standpoint. That was a great counter right hand. And right here, he had his hands down, you know, which is not something you'd recommend from any fighter, but I think he was kind of trying to draw Colton Crochet into that fight. You know, I think he was feeling the momentum in his favor, and he knew if he could get Colton within his range, he would either capitalize on his jab or a big right hand. And here we have Elliott and Dunbar. It looked like Elliott was trying to jump for a triangle there early in the round. But, you know, Dunbar seemed to be very superior with his strength here in this match. He had some beautiful takedowns. You know, those takedowns, I got to tell you, they were monstrous. Whenever Elliott was hitting the canvas, it was shaking this entire building. It was very good on Dunbar's part. He capitalized well. But the one thing I can say about Elliott, he was doing a great job of staying in this fight. I mean, he got put in some very vulnerable and tough positions, and he just did not give up.
All right,
well, welcome back, partner.
Good to be back.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all enjoyed.
Well, that was a great submission. Some of those elevations and those takedowns were really, really impressive.
Yeah, that was just telling everybody listening at home that, you know, whenever Dunbar would take those, would capitalize on those takedowns, when he brought Elliott to the ground, it just shook this entire building. It was amazing.
It goes back to saying, see one of these events in person, see this TWC in person, you cannot beat it. It looks incredible, but you can literally hear that through the whole auditorium when he dropped him like that.
Merchandise shop, check out Loaded Pistol. Also check out Miss Cakes out there. You know,
solid.
guys, she's coming up. You gotta
And
get
hype
up
of the
on
night
girlfriend.
definitely goes to Nola.
She got some nice
This young man was bombing
handmade
shots from
jewelry
every
and,
direction. The hype was coming from outside the cage as well as inside the cage. I mean, I guess I need some more of that in my life as well.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, Honor here, he had his foot wrapped, and I don't even know why.
Yeah.
Because it was his hands, and maybe that's what it was. Maybe like we said at the beginning, maybe that was the distraction, right? Wrap one foot so the guy's looking at it, and he'll never watch those hands. Which, you know, he did. He washed those hands. You know,
Some of those punches came from where that ankle was taped, man. He was taking them from every direction.
Hey, listen, Buckley is as tough as they come, man. This kid
Yes.
was like, he had his hands up. He didn't
Absolutely.
get knocked unconscious, man.
No.
Like, the referee was just like, okay, I'm tired of seeing this. But
He-
Buckley
he
was
just
in
never
there.
got
He kept
started.
his hands up. He did not quit.
Yeah.
It's just honor proved to be too much.
It's just he was in the middle of a storm, and he never got a break that actually get started. Honor was just all over from start to finish. And, you know, he never got a chance to get a clinch or get any wrestling going. He never got a chance to breathe. Yeah, I definitely want to see more of Honor, because had that gone to the second round, or had he got that space, how is this tank going to hold up? How is he going to do in the next round? You know, does he have a plan B when this type of aggression doesn't take the guy out? Didn't need
Yeah.
a plan B tonight, though.
Yeah, poor Buckley, man. I wouldn't know how to even handle a situation like that. You got a powerhouse just throwing at you nonstop, and you're trying to defend and hopefully find a moment to maybe counter or throw a punch. You know, it's a very tough position to be in. You know,
I think he has an answer to it, but he was stunned from those punches. So the thought of changing levels, the thought of even pulling guard, I mean, if you have to, just to get out from under that onslaught. But when you're dinged like that and you're stunned and you just keep going, you know, all that just becomes academic.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And look, you know, we know how tough of a gym Blacklist is
Yes.
because Simmons came out right after that, you know, and put it on his opponent. But,
Is
you know,
Simmons coming off of a loss?
I can't remember, man. I want to say he might have fought last card.
I think he might have. Cody, please forgive me if I'm incorrect. I believe that was the case. So I think he was fighting to redeem that loss he had in the last CWC. And boy, did he. I mean, I can't say enough about his performance from start to finish. It was incredible.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, that's for sure.
The Honor's winging in punches.
Yeah, I know, man. That is a lot of power to come. I mean,
That was a solid shot right there.
It had this like vintage Mike Tyson feel. And if
Yeah.
you remember early on in that fight, he threw a massive uppercut. It just missed Buckley.
It did.
You
It
know,
did.
and
He threw
that
it from
really
down south.
It took me back to some Mike Tyson days, you know, because that was Mike Tyson's cliche move
Oh, yeah.
was just to get in there and just roll up. You know,
He
like-
threw that uppercut and the turnover
Yeah.
with the hook.
I mean, it was so
fantastic.
potent that they made it his signature move in
Yeah.
the video game.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Mike Tyson's punch out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great game.
All ringside officials back to cage side.
All right, they're calling back the officials. So, guys, it's not going to be much longer. You want to grab that snack. You want to go run to the bathroom, take care of it, because we're about to get back into the action.
I'll tell you, man, I don't know if you know this, Mike, but the next fight coming up is actually Tate versus Hengel. And this was the fight where Paul Hengel...
remember this.
Yeah, he did not have a cup. And so they had to scrounge to find him one, and he didn't have a jock strap or anything, so he just like slid a cup into his shorts.
Yes.
And he went out and fought with that cup, and it just kept falling out, and the fight didn't go his way. By the second or third time it fell out, the referee said, all right, I had enough, and he disqualified Hengel, and that's where that match ended.
DQ by wardrobe malfunction, I
Yes,
remember.
yes. And reluctantly, Tate had decided to take this fight again.
Yeah.
Let Paul Hengel strap on the cup and have us a legit match here. So I'm actually very excited to watch this one.
Me too.
I want to see how Paul can
the actual
do.
resolution that we deserved the first
Yeah.
time. Talked to both these kids before. Paul I know a little bit from around Homa, trained out of Extreme and out of Next Generation. Really nice guy, really nice kid. And then I was really impressed talking to his opponent, who said exactly what you just said. He says, no, we're going to go in there and we're going to do it right. You know, it didn't happen the first time. It's not how I want it to go. So we're going to go find the resolution to this situation. And it was really, really great
All right,
sport.
I need all judges
And from what I
officials
remember, I
in
think Tate is
commission
out of Team
ringside,
Volleyball.
ASAP.
Oh, I think you're right.
So that's we already know that's an extremely tough gym.
Absolutely.
C31, let me hear you make some noise.
All right, we're getting back to the action.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all enjoying all the great action that we've just seen that's taking place, I want you to make some noise one more time.
Well, we're getting into the second half of this card. We got some
Ladies
matchups.
and gentlemen, at this time, once
Ron
again,
Parfait.
please make welcome to the cage,
Raj.
Mustang Mike. Got a couple people out there. All right, we have 5 big matches still remaining tonight. Your next match is queued up and ready to come on to the cage. Let's give it up for Dawson Tate.
Dawson Tate, Team Hollaback, and this is the rematch we were just talking about with Paul Hingle.
You know, I'm kind of digging the walkout song. Definitely got some hype to it.
Yeah, yeah. A little less romantic, I like it. Yeah, like I said, really nice kid. I really appreciate his attitude going back into this rematch.
Oh, look at the 2 little ones who grappled each other earlier
yeah.
tonight. They're apparently both out of this gym.
Oh, we're buddies for life.
Yeah.
Battle buddies.
Yeah. They're going to go through many matches in their day.
Steel sharpens steel.
Well, Tate looks fresh and fit just like he did in his last bout
Yes,
with
sir.
Paul Hingle. You know, I expect him to bring the same pace he brought last time.
Yeah, I'd say other than the outfits, they were both ready to go last time. John Joe's crawling to the cage.
Coming to the ring in the red corner, we're looking for Paul Hingle.
All right, Paul, here we go. This is your chance.
Paul Hingle out of Next Generation Martial Arts in Thibodaux, Louisiana. This is his second time getting the ring here. Unfortunately, he is 0-1 in his amateur career only because he had a wardrobe malfunction. So today is his chance to, you know, right the wrong there.
Time to right the wrong.
Or right the gongs, you know?
If I was his coach, I'd duct tape that thing in there this time. Oh, he looks serious. I like it. Scotty Smith, Ty Smith with him, Corbin. Oh, he got a whole entourage.
I think this is the last fighter of the night of Next Generation Martial Arts. So you know, he's got a lot riding on him right now. You know, he wants to do well for his team, but at the same time, like I said before, he wants to rewrite history there.
Yep. Anchoring the night for Next Generation.
Up, they're checking to make sure he has a cup, and he does.
But where's his mouthpiece?
Oh no. So this is awfully interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Little Paul Hingle here has his cup, but he does not have his mouthpiece.
You need 2 things to do this sport.
Man, this is like feeling like deja vu, I tell you, you know. But the good news is that Ty Smith, his training partner, is running to the back, getting his mouthpiece. And once they pop that in the mouth, at least we know for sure that won't slip out.
Or they're going to cut off a piece of somebody's sandal, put it in his mouth, and send him in the cage.
You know, at least we hope the mouthpiece stays in. I've seen fights where that happens too. you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, if you don't boil it or you get one that hasn't been prepared, I think it'll fly out all day long. Oh, poor Paul. There's got to be a little deja vu running through his head right now. Until that mouthpiece is in.
Yeah, and I'm looking at his coach, Scotty, right now, and, you know, he's kind of taking a few sighs here. Like, come on, Paul. You know,
Paul, come on, buddy.
you got this, man.
You know who I feel is poor Tate. Tate's like, bro, get him a mouthpiece. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, he's got to have some things running through his mind too, right? Like,
Not
oh, my
again.
God, not
Not
again. And you know, the thing I'm thinking about right now, from our position, is that it's taking a little time here for Ty to come back to get the mouthpiece. So I have to think he's back there scrounging. Where is this? I'm almost wondering here, Mike. Could there be no mouthpiece?
Could it be malfunction gate 2? Sky Smith's a veteran. He's just taking his time putting on the Vaseline, just going nice and slow. Nothing to see here, guys. We're just getting them ready. There ain't no hurry. Tie
And there
back
we
with
go,
the
ladies and
win.
gentlemen. Here is the
And
mouthpiece.
yeah, that is a piece of torn off Crocs.
We are going to have a fight.
All right, here we go, Paul.
Look at him. He's excited. He knows
he
he's got
is.
all of the wardrobe he needs to do what he's got to do.
Got my kit, let's go.
Is a 3-round matchup in mixed martial arts in the 125-pound division. First out of the blue corner, out of Denham Springs, Louisiana, fighting out of Team Hollabaugh, Dawson Teat. His opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Extreme MMA and Next Generation Martial
Paul always
Arts,
looks a good shape, man. He's a little workhorse.
You know, they called him Little Heathen last time, but this
that's
time
right.
he went with just Paul Hingle.
It's humble. I like it.
I guess because we made those little jokes about the heathens.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
All right, here we go.
Underway.
Nice little front kick there by Tate.
Paul's hands are nice and high, moving in and out.
He's definitely composed. I like that. You know,
Yeah.
having composure is a hard thing to do in your first few fights of your career.
Tate's got good eyes. Focused in. He's looking for a shot. He's really zoned in. Trying to walk Hingle down.
All right, so he's kind of staying in his corner right now. Scotty was talking to him. I saw that, and it looked like Paul kind of took a look back. I definitely would think in the future that's something he should not do. You know,
Yeah.
just listen. Keep your eyes on your opponent.
Yeah, fortunately, he wasn't made to pay the price, but you're actually right about that. Oh, good kick by Hingle. Nate definitely has the reach, or Dawson definitely has the reach. You'd be surprised to see there's his jab. Start working off that long jab and those low kicks.
Wow, big swinging left hand there. I tell you what, though, you know, these guys are, definitely staying outside of each other's range. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
if there's some level of respect they maybe found from the first match.
There you go. There's first contact. We got Dawson in on a single. Hingle stuffing the head, spin into the
Wow,
back.
look at this.
Oh, spin to a guard. Wow, frenetic exchange.
Whoa, these guys are moving.
And we're back to our feet. Wow.
Paul's trying to get both those hands together there, get that body lock.
Oh,
he's got him up.
elevated. Good
Down.
takedown
There we
by
go.
Hingle.
And he could not be in a better position, Mike. He is right in his own corner.
Got Scotty Smith talking right in his ear. Got a closed guard, old school closed guard from Dawson. Trying to find an angle. Oh, we got a triangle. Throwing up for a triangle. Nope, both arms are in.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see Tate is definitely trying to work off his back here. Paul's doing a good job of throwing the aggression.
Looking for an armbar. Uh-oh, that's pretty tight. They're almost close to the line, but it is in there deep. And it is out.
There we go, good. Yeah, you'd have to keep applying pressure there if you're in that position. And he did just that. He stayed really tight in on him.
Stacked him nice,
Yeah,
didn't
and
he?
he stuffed him, yep.
So no attempts really to pass from Paul. He just wants to rain down some punches from this guard. And again, there's the triangle.
I can't see very well. Oh,
Good
Oh, look,
defense. Stepped
Tate's over
over.
the leg there.
Hingle was able to step over and break the triangle. Good defense. And that is the round.
that was a good first round for Paul Hingle, man. You know, he had the takedown, he had the pressure. He's definitely got to be feeling a lot better than he did after his first round of his
Absolutely.
first fight.
Mouthpiece stayed in. Cup stayed in. Looking good. Dawson actually, he made some attempts at offense from his back. Hingle definitely had to counter and look at it. I mean, it wasn't a walk in the park for him. Never really looked to pass himself. Just looked to punch and pass from the punches. But yeah, solid performance for Paul. Looking good and looking forward to seeing the second round.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at Tate right now. He looks tired from that round.
Yeah,
And then Paul did not even sit down. He didn't want no stool, and I don't know if that's something Scotty told him we're not doing. You know,
Interesting.
but yeah, he's fresh, man. He looks ready to go.
That exchange on the feet was kinetic. I mean, they hit so many different positions. That was really fun to watch. All right, Paul looks fresh for two. Well, here we go, touching him up, and round two is underway.
Oh, big right hand by Paul. He's throwing hammer fist. He's on top.
Half guard, Paul on top. Freeman looking to land some more strikes. Dawson looking for a leg lock. Trying to hit that single leg Ashi.
What happened
Back
there?
in
He's
the head,
grabbing the
maybe?
fence.
Fence grab. We're going to stand him up, whatever it was.
What is
Enough
it?
to lose the
Is it
position.
warning or is he going to take a point away?
Really?
Wow, that's a bit much.
I
man, for
didn't see in a fraction that bad from where I was at. But I guess the referee saw something I didn't.
There's a good front kick there by Tate to the body. Oh, a jump front kick.
Nice hook. Comes up short, but technically very sound from Hingle. Hingle backing up a little bit now. Those front kicks from Dawson have been dangerous. They've been straight up the middle. I think Hingle's respecting them. Yeah, there's one right there. You don't want to drop a double on one of those.
Oh, you did a jab side kick to Hingle's front leg there. I mean, that's a very tactical move from a taller guy to a small
Yeah.
fighter. Oh, this could be. Oh,
Good
man.
takedown by Hingle. He's got that shoulder locked up, and unless he's got to start climbing up with his guard if he can do anything with it. But with the cage there, I don't think there's going to be too much that he's going to be able to do offensively.
That was a
Hingle
very
gets free and
risky
starts
way to
punching.
take somebody down, too. I mean, you know, you got your head at the side of someone, and you're diving forward.
Yeah. Oh, pass by Hingle. We're in the side control.
What is this, a reverse triangle?
Not an easy one to finish. An easy one to get stuck in, but a not easy thing to get finished in.
Right. Yeah, I think Paul's going to have to stay composed here.
Especially when you don't have to be nice on a jiu-jitsu mat and you can put your shin across their face. He is pulling the foot in, trying to make the pressure, but
He's
nah,
out.
He's out. Yeah, not fun to be in, but not easy to finish in this situation. Dawson got side control, Hingle side control, spin into the back. Excellent movement. Spun to the side to put the cage between him and Dawson.
Man, I tell you, he is a ball of energy, man.
Yeah,
He just is not stopping, and he might need to go back to being called the little heathen because
Oh, that body shot hurt Hingle. Or
he
hurt
is
Dawson.
bringing the momentum.
I think he just smacked him on the floating rib. It looked like he reacted to it. What are we stopping for?
Oh, fight is over,
Really?
ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good for Hingle, but I'm not sure I saw anything that looked.
Well, just
That
by
decisive.
looking at
I think he's
Tate right now, man.
frustrated.
I don't know if it was frustrated. He looked exhausted
But it
there
could be.
at the end. And maybe the referee saw something you and I didn't see.
Absolutely possible. Absolutely, he's definitely got the best vantage point. Yeah, but I didn't expect it to end like that. But you never know.
Hey, good for Hingle, man. He went all this time having to live what he went through, and he got back in there. He got the W for legit reasons.
And he fought a great fight. He really, what a pace. He fought off some adversity with some of the submission attempts. Excellent job. Somebody just threw a cup in the ring. That's hilarious.
Wow, okay.
Is that going to be a new thing when he wins, everybody throws the cups in the ring? I'm saying
Yeah,
that should be a
and
new
so,
thing. Everybody
we got-
should throw their cups in the ring.
Well, when we gotta let the people know at home here what you mean by is an actual cup for a jockstrap.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a drink cup.
Yes. No, don't throw your beverages at them.
Somebody
But,
threw a cup in the ring.
a literal jockstrap cup. Somebody, they don't want to pick it up in the corner. They're kicking it out of the cage because they don't know where that thing's been.
Yeah, you're right. You're
We
absolutely
got
right.
our winner here, Mr. Paul Hingle. Paul, what did you think about the fight?
He's a tough fighter. I just want to say thank you to my coach and all my teammates. I would not have gone this far if it was for them.
That's such a nice kid, man. I'm so happy for him.
That's all right. You did great tonight. You were very aggressive, took him down, was a big striker. Give it up again for Mr. Paul Hingle.
When you put him next to that guy, he looks kind of tiny, huh?
Yeah, right? Mustang Mike's towered over Paul. Excellent job, Paul. And Dawson as well made an excellent account of himself. Great fight. Props to Dawson Tate for giving the rematch after the DQ the last time. Did not have to do it. Came back for finished business. I won't be surprised if we see these guys meet again.
Is Deshaun Holmes.
That was a great fight, man. And a good one for the team.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
just a great one for Paul, man. We saw last time he was emotionally distraught.
Oh, he was
He
distraught.
felt like
That's
he
the
let
right word.
everybody down.
That's the right word. Well, he brought it tonight. He did a great job. Again, great job for Tate to get in there and do it again with him. Wouldn't mind if we see it again. Excellent fight. All right, on to the next.
Got a little bit more size here, there, Mike. This is a gentleman here is much larger than Paul Hingle.
I think you are correct.
Deshaun Holmes, right?
Yes, sir. Deshaun Holmes. He goes by Deshaun Rookie Holmes. That's his nickname. The rookie. AFT from Arlington. He's 0-2 as a pro record, but don't let that fool you. This is a tough guy with excellent boxing and excellent wrestling. And in fantastic shape. So it looks to be a good fight.
So this is a pro fight?
I believe so. I believe we're on pro fights.
All right, his opponent making his way to the red corner. Give it up for Cody Cathy.
Cody Cathy's Gold Dragon MMA. He's 2-0 as a pro record. Well-rounded, has high school wrestling background. And a fantastic mustache.
You're right about that, man. You know, the mustache seems to be coming back.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, I'm a little pumped here with the name Gold Dragon MMA, and I want to say the shirt actually has the Korean logo in the shirt. So maybe there is, you know, some influence of some Taekwondo here.
I wouldn't be mad
in
at
this
that.
gym.
I would not be mad at that. Both really nice guys. Spoke to them before. Excellent sportsmen. I'm looking forward to see him compete.
All right, this match is 3 rounds, mixed martial arts in the 155-pound division. Fighting out of the blue corner, coming out of Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, Texas.
AFT, Deshaun Holmes. His opponent.
Really nice guy.
out of
Enjoyed speaking to him before the
Mississippi,
before
fighting out of
the
Gold
competition.
Dragon MMA, Cody Cathy.
All right, I like this matchup a lot.
Here we go.
And a touch of hands to start the bout. Always appreciate the sportsmanship. Very similar stances.
Yeah, I mean, they're right in the center of each other. I mean,
Yeah.
they're within range right now. Oh, big right hand.
Yeah, these guys look very similar, very evenly matched. Style, stances.
Now, how did they say his last name? Kathy or Kathy?
I believe it was Cathy, but
Okay.
Please forgive me, Cody, if I'm wrong.
Yeah, same here, man. Sometimes it's just tough to hear in here.
Oh, we got the NCAA wrestling logo on his back? Or is
I
that a
noticed
Grateful
that.
Dead logo? I can't tell which one.
I noticed that logo myself, and it's a little hard to make out. Nice leg kick there.
Oh, sorry, stepped the right
Wow.
hand. Good try. Good move. Good head movement by Cody.
You're right.
I like the different angles on the punches by Cody as well. Deshaun working off that jab. Both of them trying to feel out. Right into range, though. These guys are definitely looking to get some work done. They definitely do not need to ask for directions to find each other. They're right in front of each other.
It seems to be just small moments there. You know, none of them are trying to rush in on anything they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, they get some shots in, and then they kind of back off and reset themselves.
Superman punch.
Yeah, so another Superman punch here tonight.
Second one of the night.
And funny enough, the first one came from a 13-year-old.
It did. I think Deshaun, when he pulls the trigger, we're going to see some. He really wants that right hand, that left hook. A little more volume coming off of Cody, it feels. Superman jab. I think Deshaun had a little more success if he just takes his little half steps when he throws that jab in that right hand. He's not moving forward with it.
You definitely heard that foot land.
Yeah.
It might not seem much when you see a foot land to the arm like that, but it can take its toll over time.
Absolutely. I think regular people don't understand because these guys got such poker faces and they're so used to it But a normal just person gets touched with one of these kicks or these punches, and they're going to feel it the next day.
Correct.
These guys are just so well conditioned.
Nice front kick there.
A little fancy footwork. Oh, body shots. Cody pushing in a couple shots to the body. I like it. Working off his jab again. Deshaun looking to counter. Spins off to the side. Well-matched fight. And good counter, a little uppercut by Deshaun.
Yeah, you know, I was impressed with Cody's pressure.
Yeah.
You know, he seemed to really keep the pace there. You know, but he didn't do it to a point where he was
Wasn't
giving
reckless.
up anything.
Yeah, it wasn't reckless at all.
Yeah.
I think if I had to score it, I would probably look to Cody. I like Deshaun's counters a lot. But I think Cody, just with that little bit of forward pressure, is what's going to sell the judges a little bit. But you never know. It was a close round for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if it's, you know, the unified rules of MMA, then, you know, having octagon control is going to be a contributing factor to scoring.
Absolutely. Almost an eye jab there. That was close. Deshaun looks composed, listening to his coach. Again, facing the cage on the stool.
Yeah.
It's an interesting tactic. I think there's something to it.
Both fighters seem to be pretty fresh here, though.
Yeah.
You know, this ought to be a fun second round because now they're warmed up. They've kind of felt each other out, and I think they have a game plan going in.
Yeah, I think the download's complete. Let's see what we get. Another touch of gloves at the beginning of the second.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can kind of see Cody was looking for something. Oh, man, Cody
Oh,
really
yeah, yeah,
unloading
they're going now.
Deshaun looking for a counter. But again, definitely the volume was on Cody's side in that exchange. Cody's coming forward. I think he sees something. I think he's definitely looking for something. Deshaun measuring with that lead hand. He would really like to walk him onto that right hand. I'll tell you what, these two guys can stick their feet both their feet in a tire and just exchange in front of each other. They're not running from one another.
You're right, man. It's very impressive, though, because, like, they do get out of the way fairly quickly.
And they're composed. They're not just in there swinging for the fences. They're in each other's faces because they want to get work done. It's impressive. But not being reckless by any means. Leg kick from Cody.
Yeah, I know we talked about earlier whether or not this was a professional bout. It certainly feels that way.
Their composure alone, right?
Yeah.
Cody comes in, he lands a left hook to the body and a straight right hand over the top.
Oh, nice.
Another 2-3. Deshaun wore him well, but didn't get really anything back from that.
Jump front kick there from Cody. Oh, turning back kick. There's the gold dragon coming out of him, huh?
Yeah, he needs the Cajun Ninja to tighten that up a little bit.
Come on now.
Solid right hand. Deshaun wears it well. He's going back to a little sting out of it, but Cody's definitely starting to come on. So composed. I mean, look at it. Their pace is so comfortable for them.
Oh,
Again with the
nice
right hand.
That backed him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's Deshaun's counter. He's been looking for that. Little red spot on the nose of Cody from it.
Hey, yeah, you know, Cody's fair complected, so those marks are going to show a lot, you know.
Yeah, the
very
sun
well
is
on
your
him.
friend. All you fighters out there, go to the tanning bed, get outside, get some vitamin D. When you show the marks that easy. Nice combination, walking Deshaun back.
Again, I do like the utilization of leading with your hands and following up with a kick.
Absolutely. There's so much to be said for that, because sometimes you lead with your hands, the person backs up, they're going to back right into your kicking range.
Yeah.
Man, good round.
Man!
Oh, solid kick to the body by Deshaun. Excellent counter.
Yeah, Cody gave him props on that one.
Yeah. And round 2 in the books. Gotta like I personally like the volume I'm seeing from Cody. I love Deshaun's composure. I like his counter strikes. I just don't think he's getting enough done. I'm looking at 2-0, but we shall see.
Yeah, you know, I have to agree with you there.
Again, on the stool, facing his coach. Can't see Deshaun so much. I mean, I see him in the monitor, but he looks fairly composed. But I think he's got to know that he's got to turn the volume up for this third round.
Yeah, both guys seem to have good endurance.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think they're each fighting, for whatever reason, they're very evenly matched, very similar fighters. So they're fighting a pace that both of them are comfortable with. Even though that I think Cody's getting a little more off, but they both seem pretty comfortable. So for that matter, they're not burning a lot of unnecessary energy.
Yeah, you know, I'd have to think right now that the factor at play here that's in Cody's favor is controlling the octagon.
Yeah. And we touch it up for the third round, and here we go. So Deshaun's taking these little half steps back and then countering, which is nice if you can walk a guy onto a punch. But at the third round, possibly down 2, I think he needs to start taking those half steps forward when he throws and try and make something happen. Beautiful technique, excellent composed, both guys. Rolled it off the shoulder there, but it was a nice attempt at a counter by Cody. Deshaun with excellent head movement. Cody is just a busy fighter.
Yeah, I'm just kind of in awe here watching them.
Stuffs the right hand. Yeah, it's great to watch.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I kind of forget I'm supposed to sit here and talk about this, but I'm enjoying it as a fan.
Me too, brother. Me too. Oh, a little check left hook. Again with the Superman punch.
Yeah,
We're really
again,
tallying up the Superman punches this fight.
Again, Cody's, you know, controlling the center of the ring here.
Yeah, really walking him down. Just circling, he's looking for that opening, but it's, oh, there's a good quick right hand. Not quite enough though, man. We need to see some combinations. We need to see some volume from Deshaun.
Yeah, you know, this is the most I've seen of Deshaun, that he almost looks like he's starting to feel a little bit fatigued.
A little bit.
His mouth is wide open. He's taking some deep breaths.
It's been an action-packed fight. I mean, it's understandable. And he's acquitted himself well. I just don't think he's gotten off the shots that he wants. And you know, give credit to Cody for that. He wound that one up.
I think I felt the wind over here.
Yeah. Way to cool off the crowd. Sometimes you just throw a little flash like that for the judges or just for the crowd. You know, even if you know it's not going to land, even if it might not be the prettiest punch, it's just it's kind of just an alpha move. Yeah, just one's not enough. I'd love to see Deshaun throw his hands behind that kick, just like you're saying.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to see a little more action here in the third, but it didn't seem to really play out.
Yeah.
The fight's
There we
coming
go.
down to an end here. Now they're throwing, but I think they both know it's over. So let's just see what we can lay out there. But nonetheless, you know, it was a good technical match by these gentlemen here. You know, it definitely had the feel of a professional fight.
Absolutely. Very composed, professionals, controlling the range, moving, trying to implement their game plan. It was a very enjoyable fight. I think Deshaun's going to look back at this and realize that he could have done more. He had opportunities. I think Cody did an excellent job of seizing the momentum. But and both excellent fighters. Excellent technique, excellent composure. I mean, they definitely look like pros.
All right, well, we're going to throw it over to our judges here and see what the decision is.
All right, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. They all see it the same way for a unanimous decision, and your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Cody Cathy.
The judges have been on point tonight. They've been getting it right.
Yeah, you know, I mean, pretty much what we see, they see, you know.
And there's been some close ones too. There's been some close fights.
I'm happy that it has, going to the outcomes that we're kind of predicting here because, we're sitting pretty much cage side.
Yeah.
This isn't anything different than what they're seeing right now themselves.
Yeah.
And thankfully, the judges are very knowledgeable of the sport, and they're calling as if the winners that win should win.
I wish they would call the scores per round, though. I'd like to see if, is it 3-2, is it 3-0? But
took turns punching my friends in the face. So, I mean, it was, I worked hard. Always got to work hard, never miss out. That's about it.
Hey, a simple man. He picked up stuff, put it down, and trained hard. Give it up for Mr. Cody Cathy.
sums it up, doesn't it?
He's pumped.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be very happy.
All
with
right,
that performance.
congratulations,
It was a very
Cody.
solid performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, couple announcements.
I guess the doctors are
Next
looking at a cut
Saturday.
right now on Deshaun.
I didn't see that.
3 p.m.
Didn't
Bayou
too bad.
Black Recreation Center in Bayou Black on South Mandalay Road. We got any boxing fans in the house? If you like boxing, y'all come on out. Check us out. USA Southern Amateur Boxing. Mr. Justin Verdun, Iron Man Justin Verdun, putting on a USA Southern Amateur Boxing Show, 3 p.m. Bayou Black Rec Center next Saturday. Also, June 25th.
Got a few announcements before we move in. What we got, about 3 fights left, I'm thinking? Moving along pretty
CWC
good.
32 will be debuting at the Homa Civic Center, the Terrebonne Parish Civic Center in Homa. Tickets go on sale next week. So if you're liking all the hard-hitting knockdown action tonight, y'all need to come out June 25th, Homa Civic Center.
So June
Ticket sales
25th, next event for
Also,
CWC.
June
CWC.
25th. Okay.
16th,
CWC 32.
Mustang Mike, who's the
Yeah, that's
current
funny, man, because
WAW
I
North
did
American
have Justin
heavyweight
tell me,
and one half of the Gulf States
put in your
Wrestling
calendar
Tag
June
Team
22nd,
Champion
Homa
will be
Civic
doing
Center.
a wrestling show
So,
March 16th
one of these
at
guys
Assumption
is,
High, a fundraiser for the high school Assumption High Mustangs. Coincidence. Mascot for the Mustangs. They're doing a benefit wrestling show for the high school band. Also, I've been talking with Mike, July, I don't think the date has been July 13th. Cajun Heat, big event at the Morgan City Auditorium. I know Mike always brings big names. I think last year, if you're a wrestling fan, they had
you want to get out here, you want to see it, you want to be part of the event. So mark your calendar. He's got a little bit of time to get ready for it. But Saturday, June 22nd. I'm sure Justin will be getting the matches and the cards out before you know it. And but regardless, I've never been to a bad one of these events, so definitely get yourselves out here.
I'm kind of glad Justin sent me that message. You know?
Yeah.
Where's Brandy you at?
He didn't send me one. I hope I'm
Brandy,
still
where you
invited.
at? Brandy you. So on the count of
You're
three,
on my radar,
I
my
want
friend.
everybody
I appreciate
to
it.
say
I appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Brandy. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Brandy you. All right. Also, thank our sponsors.
Yeah, Deshaun caught a few
Joe
stitches. I wonder what
Septic
caused that.
Contractors.
He's right here
Morgan
in front
City
of us.
Jiu-Jitsu,
everybody. Get ready to
Elite
stitch him up.
Services, Mama G's Bar and Grill, Ship and Go, Pink Couture, B&E Unlimited, and Southland. Also, check out Loaded Pistols,
Part of the show.
all
There's
the
triage
nice
in front of
apparel,
us.
and Miss Cake out there with her fine handmade jewelry and accessories. Also, get you an ice-cold adult beverage. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready to get back into some hard-hitting, knockdown, drag-out action?
All right, get ready for the...
All right, we're going to turn it back over. Mustang Mike.
Thank you, Dennis. All right, y'all. 3 big matches left. They
3
all
matches
gonna
left.
Be bad to the bone, and we're not going to wait any further. Coming to the ring, give it up for Bryce Rojas.
Bryce Rojas, our next match.
I don't think I've ever seen this kid fight.
He's out of Flash MMA at Lafayette, freestyle fighter. Very thankful for the support he gets from his team, his family, his friends. He's here early warming up. Looks to be a solid, well-rounded fighter.
Good intro.
Yeah, definitely a good
All right,
intro.
His opponent coming to the ring at this time. Give it up for Charles Hughes.
So Charles Hughes fighting out of Empire MMA. He's a very experienced fighter. Been in the scene a long time. I actually rolled with him way back in the day. Solid jiu-jitsu, good striking. He has definitely knows his way around the cage. He's been around here a long time doing this.
I definitely like seeing him come out in the Apollo Creed shorts.
Yeah, man. A little Carl Weathers throwback. Let's throw some respect to old Chubbs. That one hurt, man. That one hurt. I was sorry to lose Carl Weathers.
Kick it up, Carl Weathers.
Yeah. I liked when he came out in original Rocky with all the names. The Count of Monte Fisto was my favorite Carl Weathers boxing name.
Oh.
When he came out in Rocky 1, he had all the Master Disaster, everything. And one of his nicknames was the Count of Monte Fisto.
Yeah.
What?
Man, I tell you, man, Carl Weathers. In real life, Apollo Creed wins that fight.
Apollo Creed wins that fight. Yeah.
Your first opponent.
There's a reason we're making movies called Creed now.
No doubt.
Louisiana, out of Flash MMA, 157 pounds.
And he was
Bryce
Chubbs. And he was in
Rojas.
Predator. Come on. God loves Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Chubbs, huh?
His opponent making his way out of Pierre Park, Louisiana, fighting out of Empire MMA, weighing 162 pounds. Charles
162.
Lord Hughes.
Yeah, Charles been doing this a long time.
Also, please, anyone doing any filming, please make sure your flash is off.
All right, here we go. Round one underway. No touch of the gloves, they're right to the action. Charles leading with a strong right roundhouse kick to the leg. Fired back by Rojas. Another exchange of leg kicks, that one from Hume. And then another one from Bryce. Big right hand by Bryce, really loading up. You got the clinch, looking to go to the back. Charles defends with the underhook. Bryce pushing Charles up against the cage. One underhook trying to throw, big right hand, and fires back from Hume. And the right hand lands, and that is
man.
it. And then one for the ride home as well.
Wow, man. You want to talk about some throwback to Apollo Creed.
You did, Mr. Creed, pride today, Mr. Hugh.
That might be our knockout of the night there, Mike.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
I mean, there's two fights left on the card, but
True. But that was a solid shot.
wow. He looks like an in-shape butterbean. I'm not going to lie. Dude. He looks tough, bruh.
Charles is a tough guy, man. He's been around. That was a solid right hand, and then he packed him a to-go cup on the mat, so he went home with one more.
Oh, man, this poor kid is still stumbling, man. They need to get him a stool.
Yeah, you might want to sit that man down. Good win for Charles, man. Like to see a regional guy, been on the scene a long time. Like to see him make a statement like that. He's 35 years old. He's been doing this a bit.
Look at this. Here we go.
Oh, solid right hand.
Wow.
And then I'm sorry, did you say you wanted a to-go cup? Here it is.
Give it up for Mr. Bryce Rojas.
Boom!
Oh, yeah, that was amazing. I mean, you know what's great about this punch right here? Like, it's not some crazy overhand right. Look, just straight down.
It's a great straight. It's a really good straight
right
punch.
hand.
Yeah, I don't think Bryce even saw it coming. Nice job, Charles. Congratulations. Here it is again, straight down the middle. Boom. Oh, he cut away. There it is.
Well, that's a nice night of easy work there
And
for
let's
this
just
man, huh?
drive the point home.
Oh, he's still kind of
Boom!
limping though. I wonder if he heard something.
Could be when he fell.
Well, folks, that's what you come for.
Good job.
All right, y'all came to see that, and that's what you saw tonight.
Yeah,
That
he
a
was
big
definitely
punch
seeing the
right
dark
there.
lights when he was on the mat.
These next two matches, your semi-main event and main
All right,
event,
on to the co and the main.
are pro matches.
You know, it's crazy how quick a fight can turn. You know, Rojas was like right there. having his opponent against the wall, and then all of a sudden he ate that right hand. And,
In it, he ain't in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
well, here we go, our co-main event of the evening. Talavera.
Flatline MMA out of Mississippi. 0-2 in his pro record. Freestyle fighter. He's blessed and grateful and shouts out his 2 kids.
All right, his opponent coming
I
to
do
the
like the
ring.
name of his gym, though. Flatline Mixed Martial
I
Arts.
said the same thing when he told me. That's a great name, isn't it? Mr. Smith, I did not get a chance to talk to, so he's a mystery to me as well. So look forward to see what we're going to get.
A little Who Run It, huh? Haven't heard this one in a while. I tell you, Talavera has an interesting patch on his chest there. I wonder if he just naturally grows it that way, or if he made it on purpose, like, hey, my chin's here if you can find it.
Yeah, yeah. Or if he's a grappler, just avoid the get crushed or smashed in the mount of north-south. Tony's Boxing and Fitness. I don't know if that's a gym or just a shirt his coach is wearing. All right. Big boy.
I tell you what, man, this production team does a great job of getting all the right angles of what
They do.
the people see at home.
Absolutely.
Matchup.
And there's our ring girl. She's been working hard tonight, all by herself. She's the only one here tonight holding up that card.
Took all the laps.
Fighting
Appreciate
out of the
her.
blue corner, out of Hancock County, Mississippi. Fighting out of Black Line MMA, Carlos Talavera.
Flatline MMA. Love the name.
His opponent out of LaRose, Louisiana. Fighting out of Flash MMA, Mad.
Oh, another Flash MMA fighter. Okay.
Did they say LaRose?
Yeah.
So
I think
Flash MMA is out of LaRose.
I'm not familiar with him, though, to be honest.
Either that or he's just from LaRose and Flash is somewhere else. but
Possibility.
I could have swore that's what I heard.
Mr. Smith, we apologize. I wish I got a chance to talk to you before the fight. And we are underway. And you open up a little leg kick from Carlos. Oh, good jab.
Oh,
High kick
wow,
from
man.
Mr. Smith.
That is some powerful shots he's throwing there.
And we finally have the tie up.
Oh, nice takedown. I think.
All right, Smith
he's
on
in side
top.
control.
Looks like side control. Did a good job avoiding the chest hair.
It appears as though he's definitely got the strength advantage in this
Yeah.
this altercation here because, you know, he easily took him down and now he's just holding him where he wants him.
We're turtling, we're going to our feet, but he throws
Goes
his
to
hooks
his
in, pulls
back.
him straight back. We got a harness. Oh, and we got a body lock.
triangle.
We have gone from bad to worse.
I tell you, when you're in that position, it is grueling, man. I mean, the more he squeezes, it's just going to kind of suck
Like
the
a
life out of
vice against
Talavera.
your diaphragm, isn't it?
Yes. You know, and then if Smith decides to pull backwards, it puts a lot of pressure on the spine as well.
Does. There's been actually UFC fights. Gosh, I can't remember who it was, but took a body triangle, flattened them out, stomach down, and then submitted them with a spine lock.
I think that might have been Dustin Poirier and Anthony Pettis.
Was it?
Maybe. I don't know if he submitted him or Anthony Pettis just had to. He might have tapped right there because I think he might have popped a rib or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of pressure. He is in the right side to defend it, though. He's got the ankle side down, so if he can kind of crawl over that leg, he can start trying to break that body lock or at least take some of the pressure off of it. And he's doing a good job of hand fighting as well. He's trying to walk those legs up, so he's doing the right stuff to at least take some of the pressure off, maybe facilitate an escape. Smith needs to walk him to the other side. Back to the turtle. And back where we started. Carlos needs to try and get that ankle side down again. He's doing a good job of hand fighting. Referee calling for a little bit of action. I don't know, on a man's back, I don't know really what else he can do.
Yeah, no doubt.
Head and arm, here we go.
Oh, here we go with arm triangle maybe?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah, if he can pull that right leg out and get over.
In half guard, but it looks like he's got a lot of pressure on it.
He's going to try to pull his right leg out here. Oh,
and he releases it.
Talavera's able to get out of that.
Talavera finds himself in a slightly better position than where he was. Working that single arm half guard, looking to come up. A little threat escape there. So now he's got that overhook under. He's got to either sit back to him over the top or at least just get up to a dogfight, get to his knees. And flatten back out. And then steps over almost to mount, just half guard on the other side now.
Yeah, he was close to getting that there. Talavera moved just the right time. Look at this, man, reversal.
There's opportunity for either a single leg butterfly or just oh, look at that. Drive it to the double and dumps him. Excellent.
Do you think maybe Smith weathered himself a little bit through these exchanges?
He might have. A lot of pressure techniques too. That head and arm he was squeezing on. So yeah, you could be right. Looking for a Kimura. Could be hard against the fence in a half guard situation like that. But he's cranking it,
he might get this though.
He's cranking it.
Oh, this is brutal.
Whether he gets the submission or not, he's going to get a reversal. So, there you go.
There he goes. Oh, it's over.
And that's
it's
that.
over.
Excellent job by Smith.
Wow.
That is not easy to do. To get a Kimura from half guard, turn somebody over like that, that is a strong young man.
Yeah, I think we talked about that early on. He seemed to be the one who had the power of this match.
Definitely on his side, I'd say.
Yeah.
And good sportsmanship at the end as they shake it out.
Great fight, man.
Great fight.
You know, I mean, look, it looked as though Smith had everything going for him, and then all of a sudden Talavera just kind of reversed it. But ultimately,
right.
Smith's jiu-jitsu was what capitalized.
I think he may have found himself a little bit tired. I mean, that was a pressure position, squeezing that head and arm, working to maintain that control. He caught a little breather, and then as soon as he caught that Kimura, he smelled the blood in the water. Mad Max Smith, great nickname.
Well, he was trying to find out who ran it. It was him.
Yeah. Love to the corners, good sportsmanship.
Yeah, you can see right here, this is where Matt Smith did a great job taking the back here, getting the hooks in, and quickly going to the body lock.
Carlos is doing some good stuff here, trying to defend himself. He just never really kind of found his way. But then he shot that double, wound up on top. But he just left that space for the Kimura, unfortunately. And a dude that strong, he wasn't denied once he had that grip.
Tell us a little bit about what you prepared for this fight.
Keep striking. Keep striking. I just wanted to win. Didn't matter how, I was just going to win.
A man that said he did whatever it took to win, and he took his opponent out. Give it up again for Mad Max Smith.
Congratulations, Smith.
All right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we got Loaded Pistols,
You can't deny
T-shirts,
Will.
and a parallel
Just
front.
wanted to win.
He asked me to pass on some information. If you have Instagram, and you pull out your phone and you get on your Instagram right now and go to loadedpistols.family on Instagram.
Oh, that Kimura is deep.
You got 10 minutes We're going to make it
With the
15
fence,
minutes
with the hook in,
to
it just was
follow
not gonna be denied.
LoadedPistols.family
And once he turned and
on
came on top, it was
Instagram.
over.
And we're going to give away, he's donating a pullover hoodie from Loaded Pistols to be given away before the end of the night tonight. Also, we come to that time of the night to hand out our awards for Strike of the Night, Fight of the Night. Sit back.
Justin Verdon going up into the ring. Our promoter, he's going to hand out some of the accolades for our Fight of the Night, our Strike of the Night, our Submission of the Night. Let's see who gets the honors.
All right,
Got a few to choose from.
Night.
Strike of the Night, here we go.
Charles War.
Oh, Jason, you called it. Yeah, Charles Hugh with the Strike of the Night.
All right,
Yeah, I
y'all
think it was
give up
pretty
for
obvious, you
Charles
know.
War.
You land a straight right
got
like that,
strike
drop
of the
someone.
night.
It was technically beautiful, too, just like
Yeah.
you said. The elbow was in, turned the thumb down, rolled that punch over right on the chin. Outstanding shot. War Hugh. We'll throw back to Marvin Hagler.
Congratulations, Charles.
Awesome.
All right, submission of the night. Cody Simmons.
I think you called that one, too.
Where you at, Cody?
At this point, I'm not really sure with the Fight of
Cody
the Night. Is that
Simmons,
the next one,
submission of the
Fight of the
night.
Night?
Can we do Fight Night before the main event?
I don't know. I mean,
Or is it just not eligible?
We're doing these other ones.
Yeah, seems that way.
I mean, I guess, could it be maybe Hangle and Tate, maybe?
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
That was a really fun fight.
Although, you know,
Congratulations, Cody.
Honor came in pretty hot-handed, too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the next award is.
All right.
And Cody,
And here we
submission
come
of the
down
night.
to Fight of the Night.
Here we go.
Our Fight of the Night goes to Cody, Kathy, and Deshaun Holmes.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I can
that's,
see
that's
that.
interesting, you know.
Cody, Kathy.
It was
and
definitely a fun
Deshaun
fight.
Holmes. Our
You know,
Fight of
as
the
we
Night
said, you know,
winners.
they both kind of really took their time there, but they had good exchanges. They looked very professional, had great endurance. I could see that being the fight.
Cody, Kathy, Deshaun.
Fortunately, I think they've already
Holmes.
headed
Y'all
out to
still
Golden
here in the
Corral,
locker
so I
room
don't
in
see
the
'em
building
anywhere.
somewhere?
Do they both
What's
get a
that?
flag? Is that how that works?
Yeah, they take joint custody. I'm not sure how that works.
That's pretty funny.
I
one,
see,
one month, 1 week you take it,
That's
1 week I
called
take it.
Cody,
yeah.
Kathy, and
You
Deshaun
get Christmas and New Year's. I
Holmes.
get Halloween, Thanksgiving.
He's coming. He's coming.
All right, here we go. They're still here.
I like the little young lady in there, you know, just
Drea
handing
Lou,
out-
Ladies and
that's,
gentlemen, I want to
Justin
say
Verdon's
something
daughter.
about this young lady in the cage with us right here, Miss Drea Lou Verdun. If you have not
Little
gotten to
tough
see
little
her fight,
kickboxer of her own self.
she
Oh,
puts
yeah,
on
yeah.
Some
a
scraps.
great fight. Got to see her fight in Homa last year, and I think she's going to be fighting in June, huh, Drea Lou?
All right.
Yes, she said. Fight of the night, ladies and
She'll fight
gentlemen, Cody
tonight.
Kathy and Deshaun Holmes. Thank y'all, guys. Congratulations.
All right, guys. Congratulations. But Jason, I hate to say it because this night has gone way too fast, but we're on to our main event of the night.
That is correct, my friend. There is one
All right,
fight
ladies and gentlemen, real
left.
quick, we're going to take a very short 10-minute intermission, and then we're going to come with you with your main event.
So I went and met both these guys. Really interesting, interesting fighters. AFT Arlington is going to be Madu
That's
Anta,
right, you're going to make me
if I'm
lose my
saying that right,
mind
from
up in here.
Senegal. This is his debut fight, which I'm not sure if he has other experience in other martial arts or other types of competitions, but he's debuting in a main event, which is pretty amazing. He says he likes to let his fighting speak for itself. Welcome to the world. So he's a really interesting guy. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. A little bit of a man of mystery here.
Now, how do you say his name again?
Oh, why you put me on a spot like that? I believe it was Madu Anta.
Anta.
But we'll see when they announce it upstairs. See how close we can get to it at least. He didn't seem mad when I said it back to him, so I think I got close enough. And then he's fighting Smitty Two-Tone. who is NOLA MMA, which has some really great fighters. I'm a big fan of NOLA MMA's their gym. And just calls himself an all-American athlete, which I think is pretty cool as well. And he seemed like a really cool, outgoing dude as well. So it was nice meeting him. So I'm really looking forward to this main event. Definitely worth sticking around for. There's Charles driving the point home.
Got a great photo there of, you know.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Holmes and Kathy there with their fight of the night. South Carolina wrestling.
All right, I was wondering. Hey, man, great fight tonight, dude. We really enjoyed you guys. Great fight tonight, man. Yeah, awesome. Okay. You look like pros to me. So, clear it up. The tattoo is a South Carolina wrestling logo. Is that correct?
South Carolina wrestling.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know if that was saying like that was the South Carolina wrestling logo, or he incorporated.
Maybe it's the state of South Carolina with NCAA.
It was the South Carolina. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Which
Not
is
a
crazy
Grateful Dead
because
tattoo. I like it.
When you think about the state of South Carolina, it almost kind of looked like Superman. You know?
That's what I was thinking. It was almost like a diamond type badge. That's what kind of threw me off. So very cool. Tell you what, NCAA wrestling logo and a cauliflowered ear, and we're gonna be friends. I'm not starting any trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's not a bad idea to have friends that have cauliflower ears.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
They've been through some struggles.
Yeah, for sure. Can't say enough about the Apollo Creed shorts of Charles Hughes. Picked those out awesome, and he definitely delivered for Carl Weathers tonight.
Well, you know, he caught a right hand there, man, and he stayed in that fight.
It wasn't without adversity.
Yeah. He just turned out of this, you know, and stayed composed.
Yeah.
As soon as he got out of that hold there, man, he just exchanged well and just said, screw it, I'm doing the straight right hand down the middle. But the thing right here,
boom,
full-on follow-through.
Yeah.
That played the huge part when it came to applying power to that punch.
Hit it like one of those punching bag machines in the arcade.
Yeah, good little 1-2 there, and then bam!
Boom! Right in the temple.
Right down the middle.
Yep. And then here's the soda.
You know, look, I commend anybody who goes in and does this because, you know, you are subject to that, man. I mean, you know, Rojas was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Rosa, how's he?
Rojas, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he says his last name. It's with a Z in there, but it could be Rosa. But the thing is he was in there. He was fighting. He was scrapping. He was putting up a good fight.
He was
and
the
he just
aggressor.
got caught.
Like you said, he landed that shot on you. He was aggressor. He had him against the cage. He was trying to take it home. Yeah, Rosas, you might be right. Yeah, it was just like that, the turn of fortune, and he caught that right hand. I mean, that is the game. Good job blocking from going to the back, throwing that underhook in there by Hugh. Gets his back to the cage, protect himself. A lot could go wrong here, though. Rosas can start throwing knees. Catches that one punch on the shoulder. Comes up short on the 2-3, and then boom with the solid
Amazing.
punch.
I mean, that was a solid straight right hand.
Yeah. And like you said, it was the follow through and then driving the point home. He was making sure it didn't go any past that. That was a solid kick, too. Actually had Charles reach down for it, which is uncharacteristic. So, I mean, he really buried that roundhouse kick. Well, these fights have gone fast tonight.
Yeah, you know, I'm curious as to why we throwing a break in right now, but you know, at the same time, it's allowing us to kind of have a little bit more anticipation.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, for this one final fight here between Anata and Smith. And from what we've been told is one of them is out of NOLA MMA, which is the same gym that Honor's out of.
Correct.
And we saw that guy come out guns a-blazing like Mike Tyson. So I'm excited to watch this main event.
I don't think I've seen a fight out of NOLA MMA that wasn't impressively tough fighters. I mean, they definitely bring it when they come to fight.
And it looks like our ring girl's getting the ring now, and she's throwing out some free merch. I felt a little felt bad because I forgot to throw on my in-your-face shirt.
Ha!
But, you know, I'm here representing old T-Town, Nichols State, Louisiana, you know. So
Nothing wrong with that.
Nichols State
Ain't nothing wrong with
University,
that.
There we go, Nichols. The good old Colonels. Go Colonels.
All right, crowd's got a little more involved now.
Once there's free stuff, you know.
Tends to get their attention.
That's what they call swag. Well, lucky for me, as soon as this is over, I get to head back home and prep again for the Home and Garden Show.
Yeah, what is coming up next? I got to tell you, man, you're about the busiest person I've ever seen on Facebook. Every time I turn on, you're somewhere cooking something.
Yeah, that's the beauty of dropping a cookbook, Mike, is everybody really wants to see you do it live.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, including me. So you at the Home and Garden Show in NOLA? Is that what you said?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be
Okay.
there for my third day in a row.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
all
I
right.
cooked Friday, Saturday, and then tomorrow I'm cooking one more time.
Can we hear what's on the menu, or is it a surprise?
No, well, I did that at first, but I let most people know that I'm pretty certain here. I'm 99% certain that I'm going with corn and crawfish bisque.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
I can smell it, literally.
It's a good dish, especially with the weather we've kind of had the last few days. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
muggy,
Oh, yeah.
foggy, rain. It's a good dish.
What was on the menu today?
Today I actually did a pork and tasso pastelaya.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, are these recipes in the book?
So I have a normal pork and chicken pastelaya in the book.
Okay.
But this is what happened. I'll be completely honest. Friday, I had planned on doing a red corn soup like we know in our area with some bus and butt pork and tasso.
Classic. Awesome.
As I'm about to prep everything and do this, I come home from the store. I'm getting after it. I tell my wife, you know what? It is Friday and it is Lent.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to go back to the store, get shrimp. I now have pork and tasso in my fridge, and I was like, what am I doing with this? So I
Gotcha.
decided to call an audible, and today I did pork and tasso.
That would have been a
pastelaya.
severe occasion faux pas if you cooked pork on Lent. So good recovery.
Yeah,
good recovery.
And look, there are people who would have ate it, right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
I didn't want to put people in that position, so we went ahead and
Yeah,
did the.
I'm gonna eat it and then ask for forgiveness.
Yeah. Worked out well.
All right, well that sounds good, man. So hey, anybody in New Orleans tomorrow? You gonna head to the is it the Garden
The
Festival?
Home and Garden Show over at the Convention Center.
Come pay our friend Jason here a visit, and you will not be disappointed. I guarantee you that. And if you're looking for a good book that has all these recipes in it, pick up his cookbook. My wife got one for Christmas. She absolutely loves it. She needs to get into it a little bit more, in my opinion. But
Thank you.
It's a fantastic book, man.
Well, thank you. I very
All
much
right, ladies
appreciate
and
your
gentlemen,
support.
real quick.
Ah, my pleasure.
We're going to thank our sponsors for making
I'll tell you
all
what,
of
there's
this
something
possible
about,
tonight.
my daughter,
Joe's
everybody's cooking off the
Septic
internet, and that's
Contractors
cool.
Incorporated.
That's cool. There's
Morgan
something to be said
City
about just an old-fashioned
Jiu-Jitsu, Elite
something that can be
Services,
passed down
Mama
to your
G's
daughter or
Bar
your
and
son,
Grill,
that can
Ship
go in
and
the
Go,
collection on the
Pink
shelf.
Couture,
Just something like,
B&E
we all even probably looking
Unlimited
up seeing
in
our moms or our
Southland.
grandma's collection of cookbooks or their favorite
out
recipes that came
around
out of
the
them.
Shreveport
There's still a
Thibodeau
place for that, man. It still matters.
Auto
you know?
dealership.
And that's
Also,
actually what I took into
ladies and gentlemen,
consideration
here's
when
your
making
last
that book. I
chance.
wanted
Loaded
it to be
Pistols
about,
family on
and the
Instagram.
life we've lived at
Go
down
ahead and
here in our
follow them.
area. And so there's a lot of great
And
stories and a lot of good
we're going to get a
pictures with my
name. We're going to
friends
pull a
and my family
name.
in
If
the
you
book.
It's one
follow
of our
them
favorite
right
gifts to give, 'cause
now,
I'm from Florida originally.
we're going to pull a
so
name
when I
and you
send
get
something
your
back home
choice
for presents, your book is
of
one
a
of the things
hoodie
we give. We have a few things
that they're going to give away.
inherent
They
in Louisiana,
located
like we
right
like to
in
share with
the
people, and your book is
front
definitely one of them.
area.
Right
I
on,
call
man.
it, I
I
guess,
appreciate that. That's awesome.
the lobby area. We're going to pull a name and you can go out there and pick your hoodie. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready to get back into the...
I tell you.
It's been a beautiful replay.
Thank
that
you,
they keep
sir.
showing
That's the
it, you know.
boss,
You know who
man.
else can't get enough of it?
All right,
Charles.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get back to
have
CWC
this on loop
31,
at his
but real
house.
quick,
Yeah, I would have that
I know I
plaque up
said
where
June
everybody can see
25th
it.
earlier, but it's June 22nd. Homer Civic
might even
Center,
put it outside the
CWC
front door
32,
with
and
a sign
tickets
that
goes
says,
on
I
sale
don't
next
dial
week.
911.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, once
And then there's
again,
my knockout
the man calling the
911.
action, Mustang
Act accordingly.
Mike.
So they just corrected. It is June 22nd for the next CWC in Houma at the Civic Center. So set your calendars, get your tickets, and come see this event.
I know he talked about Instagram. Go follow Mustang Mike on there. Mustang
And hopefully
Mike,
it's
boom.
me and you
can't
again,
get
Mike,
nothing for
you know?
free, but I need some followers.
Man, I will be here. I love that. I can't get enough of this, man. I love doing this with you.
It's
Of the
fun, man.
evening.
It's a lot of fun.
Hold on, we got something else.
All right. Rita Hicks, where you at? Miss Rita Hicks, you're in the building? Rita Hicks? Going once?
Uh-oh. Rita
Going
missed her
twice?
opportunity.
Rita Hicks. If Rita Hicks is in here, just get my attention. I got your hoodie for you.
All right. Y'all been waiting for this all night. We appreciate everybody coming out to the Patterson Civic Center for CWC 31. With no further ado, your main event of the evening in the pro division.
Got Ty Smith
Coming
here
to the
with us,
blue corner,
recounting
Madhu Anita.
stories of Paul Hingle and the missing mouthpiece before he went into the cage. Oh, here we go. All right, I am looking forward to this. Say again?
What flag is this man is coming out with? I've never seen this.
Senegal, I believe. The country of Senegal.
Senegal, wow.
And please forgive me, Mr. Anthem, I got that incorrect, but I believe that is correct. So he at least
here
gets
we
the
go.
award for the furthest travel for tonight's event.
I tell you what, this man has some size to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe he speaks English. He had a translator. He speaks Spanish in Senegal. Again, don't Google me to death if I got that wrong. But this man is a athletic specimen. And I believe his team, a really nice team. I spoke to him through his team and his translators. And seems he has an excellent support system. Fighting out of AFT Arlington. And then, again, his debut. So his fight doesn't speak for itself. So here we go. That's a powerful-looking young man.
All right. His opponent coming to the red corner, Smitty Two Tones Smith.
Smitty Two Tones Smith out of NOLA MMA, an All-American athlete.
Taking my baby to school, then I pray for her, 'cause they never been cool, writing testament, painting pictures.
So Smitty came and found me when I was interviewing fighters and sat down. It seemed like a really, really cool, genuine guy. I really enjoyed talking to him. Again, fan of NOLA MMA, fan of one of the coaches, Dustin, out there. Looking forward to seeing this man perform in the cage.
I tell you, I like the name, man. I like that two-tone,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can go anywhere with that. There's some great marketing to that.
Seemed like a cool cat, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. Oh, he got my favorite hype man with him, too. There's Honor in the back with the cowboy hat.
I tell you, their head coach has almost like a Matt Serra vibe to him,
Right?
you know?
Shoulder pressure. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this main event.
Yeah, both gentlemen look to be in incredible shape. They have some size to them, man.
Yeah.
I expect some bombs.
You're gonna feel these through the whole auditorium, no doubt about it.
Very interesting walk in there. I don't know if you watched that. It's like he kind of hugged himself, looked left, and then looked right. Almost as if he's looking at the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. Huh?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Pro Division, 3 5-minute rounds.
Pro Division, 3
First out of the
5-minute
blue corner,
rounds.
Fighting out of Senegal. Fighting from AFT, Modou Anta.
Modou Anta from Senegal, fighting out of AFT Arlington.
Fighting out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Fighting out of NOLA MMA. 230 pounds.
230.
Two Tones Smith.
Wow.
Smitty Two Tones Smith. 230 NOLA MMA, an All-American athlete.
Hey, you know what? I mean, he looks like someone who might have lost a lot of weight, you know?
I was thinking the same thing. Tells us he's coming in shape. And here we go, touching up, and we are underway. First thing I notice is the reach on Smitty Two-Tone.
I think is it Anta or I know I just heard his name said, but he looks very composed.
Yeah, Modu Anta.
Modu Anta. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, definitely. He looks very calm. Circling off. The way he's circling, looks like he might be looking to land his own right hand or his own rear leg kick. Smitty switches sides, going southpaw. And Anta in on a body lock. Up against the cage. Underhook by Smitty Two-Tone. Defending well so far. Turns him, drives him back into the cage. And now we're back to the center, and Anta gets the and right to side control.
Quick transition
yeah,
there.
Modu Anta waits no time going to side control. Back to the turtle, looking for a hand fight, and back to his feet. So far, fast spin to the back by Modu Anta. But no hooks, He might go over the top, and he does. And we see Smitty Two-Tone in side control.
Oh, it takes the mount. He's raining down blows.
We got a dominant position by Smitty Two-Tone. He's looking to get, Anta's really got his head buried in his stomach. Looking to try to get some punching room. Action stalls out. Smitty Two-Tone's looking for a little room to get some strikes going. Not really seeing much of an escape attempt from the bottom man right now. Just trying to take the space away and survive at the moment. Oh, and then rolls him over just like that.
I tell you, these guys are very tough, but it's somewhat novice jiu-jitsu,
Yeah, I think we might be looking at a couple strikers here because technically that escape was not set up. It was just an explosive movement from the bottom.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's evenly matched when it comes to that.
Yes. And we're back to our feet. We got Modu Anta on the back. We got Smitty Two-Tone's hand fighting, looking to turn back into him. Pressed up against the cage. Neither man advances. And Smitty turns back into him. Looking almost a judo toss.
Yeah, he went for it.
Again, trying to disrupt the balance.
I hear
Good
the
knee.
call for the knee here.
Good opportunity for sure. Coach in the crowd calling for Smitty to throw some knees. And there was one, right up the middle.
Yeah, Smith may want to try to go for the underhook there and just kind of pull him up.
Pull him up, yeah, I would agree. And then driving back to a half guard.
Yeah, that's kind of what you expect if you stay in that position.
No defense whatsoever as Modu goes to full mount.
You might see another reversal here.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to hold him close, take away the distance so there's no punching. Kind of looking for an Americana, possibly trying to pin the arm back. He's got his hand wrapped around the head, though.
I'm surprised you don't see more strikes being thrown right here.
Yeah. There's two strong guys just squeezing each other, not giving any room. But we're seeing some separation now from Modu Anta. He definitely is in position. Smitty's tying up the wrist, trying not to give room, turns over to Turtle. Anta takes the back.
Well, now he actually put the hooks in this time.
See if he gets not get shaken off the top. And that is under
he's
the
going for
chin.
the
I think we're
choke.
probably about done here.
You're about to call
Choke's
the
a little
10-second mark
loose,
there.
though. That choke is not. And Smitty's doing a little hand fighting now, it looks like.
He's going to ride it out. There we go.
And then back to mount. Throwing some punches, not a lot on him. And that's the end of round 1.
I tell you, it's going to be interesting to see how they come out in round 2. I think both of them are a little bit fatigued after that round.
I think you're right. Not what I was expected in the first round, to be honest.
Both guys breathing heavily here.
Yeah. I think that's going to tell the story is who comes out with a little bit more in the tank. A lot of strength, a lot of power, but that was actually a pretty good little leg entanglement as they dropped down.
You know, it's tough. It's tough to say if that's going to be the deciding factor of who took that round, because Smith definitely had some strong moments in the top position on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to judge this one. There was some more threat from Anta from the choke, but it was never really that close. So, it's a good question.
If there's anything I could say, it'd be Anta had the best look at the very end of the round.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, round number 3. Actually, it's round 2. I'm sorry.
Yes, round number 2. That's correct. Smitty came out trying to jab through some kicks. Quick drive into the clinch from Anta. You know, we're locked up again in a neutral pommel. Starting to see a little bit of a knee, a little more activity from Smitty. But we're back into this neutral pommel. And then again for the leg trip.
Got the
Same one he used in round 1.
Yeah.
And hops right again to side control.
Hey, you can tell that's something he's definitely drilled in practice.
Yeah. That's his go-to takedown, I would guess. He's not really, other than just being clinched and held, he's not really running into a lot of opposition here on the ground. And just like that, he goes to mount. So now the game becomes, does he have the room to strike to be effective? Because Smitty's a strong guy, and he keeps holding him nice and close and nice and tight.
Yeah, you know, it seems like Anton's just happy to hold this position, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, both guys are very fatigued right now, and I think Anton knows in this position he can win the fight.
Oh, yeah. He's pinning that arm again like that Americana, but up against the fence with the head in the way, I'm not sure how that's going to work out for him. His coach earlier was trying to coach him on posting off the head and dropping elbows on him, and that would actually probably would be a really good idea where he's at right now if he wants to progress this fight.
You know, I was just thinking maybe he should sneak in a few elbows if, you know.
He's not going to get the room to punch effectively, but he can post on the head and drop some elbows in there and at least start to make some progress. Look at that Americana again and then driving the elbow in.
You know, to certainly solidify the round for him. I mean, you know, obviously he's doing that already, but, you know, in this position, a few little strikes here and there definitely won't hurt in case Smith is to turn this around and put himself in a better position.
Absolutely, as Teddy Atlas says, it's water in the basement. You know, it pays dividends down the road. Smitty's in that half guard. He needs to commit to some form of coming up on top. I'm not sure technically if he has anything to go to from here, but an underhook, driving it.
Well, they just called time here.
I think he stood him up.
What happened?
I'm befuddled.
Did he say he was grabbing his hair? I'm confused.
Maybe trying to reach under his head, but I didn't see him blatantly grabbing his hair. Well, okay, we're back to our feet. No warning given that I can hear, and no point taken. So that obviously favors Smitty for at least the time being. And then basically a free clinch again for Madu. Smitty looking the frame.
Anton's putting that pressure against the cage there.
Yeah.
He's got, you know, the body lock on him, but it just got broken up.
So I'd like to see Smitty commit to an underhook and then steer him with the overhook and steer him and turn Anton back to the cage. Get his back off the cage and put Anton's back on the cage. And start trying to throw some knees. But basically being pinned like this, nothing good's going to come from here. If he starts to knee or he starts to strike from here, he's just going to get taken down. He needs to spin Anta back. He needs to get some control. His feet are very close together, too. There you go. Get your underhook and turn him back into the cage. Anta again with the takedown. Lands in half guard. Let's see if he'll move unchallenged to side control and mount again.
Those takedowns, man, they're going to play a huge factor in the minds of the judges.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's really all they've been given the score. I mean, there's been a little bit of knees from Smitty. But aside from that, there's not a lot of strike on the ground. The takedowns have been the decisive thing in this fight. And then the positions that have come from him.
Yeah, going into the final round here, I'm sure that his corner is going to tell him he's going to have to let everything go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's no path to victory other than a stoppage. A little bit of shoulder pressure. We were talking about Matt Serra earlier. And just when opposition goes straight to side control, hips way up in the air. There he goes. And then tries to mount. This time, he actually, caught the knee and wound up back in half guard. And that'll be 2 in the books.
Yeah, headed to our final round here, and you'd have to think that Anta's ahead.
Yeah, just on position and takedowns alone. I really can't see it any other way. Not sure why he got stood up, if there was anything going on there, but I guess at the end of the day, it's academic.
Yeah, I'm curious what the timeout was about.
Yeah. Well, Smitty's got to throw caution to win. He needs to come out here and let his hands go. He needs to throw some kicks. He needs to defend that takedown and needs to put it on Anton, because otherwise, Matt Anton's just going to walk to a fairly easy submission if it just keeps playing out like this.
I agree.
Excuse me, fairly easy decision if he keeps playing out like this.
I know what you meant there, partner.
I know, it's late.
It is. It's funny how these last fights here, you kind of just feel so weathered, you know? Your back's kind of hurting.
Yeah, we need more comfortable chairs. We got to put that in the contract. All right, here we go. We're lining up for round 3.
Ooh, man, it looks Smitty looks tired.
He looks tired. You know from your experience in jiu-jitsu, when you're just using strength for frames, you're not using your body, you're not using positions, how easily it just burns everything out.
Yeah, you know, that's why I always say I tip my hat to anybody who does this, because it truly does take an amazing amount of energy to get in there and do this.
Yeah, and Smitty's he's defended himself, but he's used a lot of strength to do it. He didn't use the actual positions themselves to offer him safety. He used a lot of strength. And he's got, oh, there he goes, throwing a hard right hand. He came out and tried. There's that knee, come on, this is your chance. He's using that underhook finally. He's got 2 underhooks. He's in a very good position now to defend that takedown, to steer Anton around. Oh, Anton grabbing the shorts. Referee shakes his hand off of it. Smitty has a fairly unobstructed view. Oh, he lets the 1 underhook go. That's unfortunate. Another knee. Loads up on the right hand. Anton comes underneath it.
There he goes. I mean, that is his takedown he's going for.
Yep. You are correct. Again, that underhook is going to steer him into the cage.
Yeah.
There we go. Better. There we go. And we have a time. Not sure why.
What is going on here?
Problem with the gloves, maybe? I again, befuddled.
I don't know.
Smitty looks like he's trying to load up a right hand.
Oh, wow, the leg kick dropped him.
How about that? There's the backdoor feet. Anton with double underhooks and a body lock. There's a lot of good things that could happen there for him. That being one of them.
He got the takedown. Yeah, you know, unless Smitty can, you know, pull off some kind of crazy submission or get back to his feet from here.
That's
you know.
really he needs to put his feet on the hips, kick him back, frame, and fight back to his feet. Because I don't think there's too much going to happen here. Are we looking at Kimura?
3 minutes left in our final round here, ladies and gentlemen, of our main event.
Guard's open. He's got shins and armpits. And there we go. We're back to our feet.
Here we go.
He's going to need some separation. There's no room to work here.
I'll tell you, Smitty's corner is hollering
They
at
are,
him.
aren't they? I've heard everything from a triangle to a omoplata to
Yeah.
a darce.
They're about to hit each other over here.
Yeah,
that's how
just-
much they're into this.
They're throwing the kitchen sink at him.
There is no lack of passion.
That's for sure.
Oh, the commissioner just had to tell his corner to stop hitting the side of the cage.
I think that's going to be a wrap. Oh, Enzo with a
Oh,
takedown.
wow.
That's one for the judges. Oh, I thought I heard the clap. Did I not hear the clap? Less than a
No,
minute?
that was
Oh,
that was
the kid.
Smitty's
Oh, I
corner
see.
smacking the cage.
That's a good reason to tell him not to do that.
Yeah.
Because, I can see the other corner thinking they were short time. I
Yeah.
thought we were short time.
No, we have about 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this fight.
Oh, poor Smitty. So there we go with, again, that's his go-to move, that pinning that hand like he's going for a Kimura, or excuse me, for an Americana.
Anti's trying to get full mount here. You know, I'm surprised he wouldn't go for maybe a little neon belly there and just,
Makes
rain down
his
some
space
blows.
and start punching, yeah.
I mean,
that would be
he's
great.
obviously tired himself.
Smitty ain't giving up, though. He's fighting. He's got a lot of fight in him. Tried to turn on the side. That was get a little better. Got a frame across the neck. He's in half guard now.
And we are in our final minute of round number 3.
If Smitty doesn't do something real soon, there's a little backwards elbow. We're going to see a easy decision for Mato Anti in his pro debut. He's in a position where he could escape. I just don't think he has enough time or enough energy, unfortunately.
Sometimes the body just can't do what the mind wants to do.
That is the truth. We're back to full side control for Mato Anta, and we're about to run out the clock.
15 seconds.
Armbar, back take. Just opted for control.
Well, my timer must have been a little bit off there.
There it is. 10 seconds.
There we go. 10 seconds left. And this has pretty much been the entire fight. Anti's controlled the pace, kind of dominated the grappling exchanges.
And that's a wrap.
I think he will go on with the victory.
I agree. Too tired, man.
Look at these guys, man. They are
Aw.
exhausted.
They are so tired, both of them. Both hanging off their corners.
That's the crazy thing about heavyweights, man. It's a lot of blood they got to pump.
That is the truth. Yeah, both of them. But they did not leave it all in the ring like our young man in the first fight.
Yeah, true that.
All right, we have a winner. We go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see it the same way. Unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Modu Anta.
As expected. The 1-0 in his pro debut, Moto Anton comes across with the victory, basically off of grappling, control, and positional dominance.
Yeah, I imagine maybe, you know, he work a little bit more of on his jiu-jitsu and he can get the finish.
Yeah, there was opportunities.
Thank you again. Come to the next show. We'll see you at the
Check out some of the highlights here.
All right, thank you, Mustang Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up, Mustang Mike.
Yeah, you can see the fatigue on Smitty's face there.
Yeah, that was a long 15 minutes for that man.
Yeah.
He's the number 7
Nice
ranked
guy, man. I'd like to see more of those
bare-knuckle
jiu-jitsu and get back in there. I don't think we saw the best of him
Tinsley, where
tonight.
you at, Duke? Right there, y'all give Duke. He is the number 7 ranked bare-knuckle fighter in the state of Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, June 22nd, Houma Civic Center, CWC 32. Tickets go on sale next week.
Well, that is his go-to takedown. Hook in that leg,
Gets that hook
do
in,
that ankle trip.
take down, then he immediately goes to side control.
Yeah, above that body lock. Was that 3 times? I think we saw that in the fight, maybe more.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny that, you know, Smitty wasn't picking up on that.
No.
You know, but I mean, listen, you know, it's one thing for you and I to sit here and watch this. It's another thing to be in there doing it.
And then when the fatigue sets in, two
Right.
big men like this, all the strength they're using, no, I absolutely get it. Great showing by both men. They gave everything they had that night.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank our
Well, June
sponsors.
22nd, I hope we're going to be back. We're going to do this again.
Morgan City
Houma
Jiu-Jitsu,
Civic Center,
Elite Services,
CWC
Mama
32.
G's Bar and
Get
Grill,
tickets.
Ship
Come
and
out
Go,
and see us live in
PC
person.
Pink
If
Couture,
you're in
BD
NOLA tomorrow,
Unlimited, and
swing by and see
Southwind.
this man, KG
Don't
Ninja.
forget, ladies and gentlemen,
You
next
will
Saturday,
not be
3
disappointed.
p.m.
Follow him on
at the
Facebook.
Valley Black
Follow him on Instagram.
Recreation
Busiest
Center
man
on
I
South
know.
Mandalay Road in
And
Valley Black.
it ain't
We
hard to
got
catch him at
USF
Down to
Southern
Assault.
Amateur Boxing
Right on, man.
Association.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to the 32nd on the 22nd.
32nd on the 22nd. I like it.
It's going to be going down. But yeah, it's been a great night, man. Once again, had a great time doing this with you, and I look forward to the next one.